Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Nukkle Hedd Podcast. We got a good one today. We got our man's... I am the Bosch man, a.k.a. Purple Best Wishes guy. We're going to call him Bosch because he got more names than show, but it's so good. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How's it going?
Chilling, brother. You know, underneath me, you know, we got the one, the only. We got the lay in the building.
Let's talk some fun wrestling shit.
Oh, yeah. Always. And like you guys always know, show is late. Gigi's going to be on later. She's not going to miss this one. You know, she's not going to miss this one if she comes in kicking and screaming. Don't worry about it. If there's anything illegal coming on our camera, it's all stage. Remember that. But yeah, yo, we're going to get right into it, bro. Yo, so, Mr. Bosch, we was talking outside the live show. You said that, you know, you went to a bunch of ROH events, and ROH Ring of Honor just released all of their talent.
Yeah.
So let's get your thoughts on that.
It's pretty crazy. I started going to shows like end of 2005. So from like 05 to maybe like 2008, I was going to all the shows at the Manhattan Center, Hammerstein. And then like sporadically throughout the years, I think I went to the one in the Garden. That was probably the last show I went to. And before that, I think I went to one of those shows in Coney Island. But it's crazy because I've seen so many of those talent work their way up to like WWE, AEW, and become like the biggest names we have now, like Brian and Punk and Joe and all those guys. It's pretty crazy, but I mean they covered all of their talent and paid them through the pandemic, and I don't know if that's what screwed them over in the end.
Hey, so is that what it was? Like they're hemorrhaging money or something? Or
I don't know all the full details about that.
Yeah, I believe the company that does their TV deals, and I forgot the name of it, like
Sinclair.
I was going to say Cynical, but not way off with that.
They do our TV deals.
So they're telling them pretty much that, listen, we're going to try to repackage everything, and that's company talk for, yeah, we're losing money with you guys. Like, we're not getting the return that we're getting as we're putting in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as a business, first and foremost, you got, this is a venture of ours. This is not what our main goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what they did with WCW. You know, AOL was like, we got you in a package deal. We really didn't want you, but thanks for coming. But now we don't need you because you're also hemorrhaging money. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing is, and they don't have like a massive TV deal in place, which is a shame because they have amazing wrestling. They had the women's tournament, which was great, next level. Like if they were to get the airtime, you can compare their women's wrestling to Impact. Yeah, that's how good it is. You know what I mean?
I mean, I admit I kind of fell off. I haven't really followed them over the last few years, but I do have I know people that work for them or the people that still follow them, and it's like I kind of wish I had followed. It's just been tough. Like I don't know. Like I don't know where to watch it. I don't have Sinclair here, unless it's on Fight. But and there's just so much right now. Especially I think NXT was like the first company to come in and kind of bump Ring of Honor because they were bringing in all those guys from Ring of Honor.
Yep.
So it was like, okay, now this became like the cool indie company to watch, and I can watch it on TV, so I don't have to go out of my way to like find it online. And then AEW came in, so I feel like they kind of just kept dropping down the list.
Oh yeah.
At one point, they were probably like the number 2 company in the country.
Absolutely, yeah. And then they were one of the first ones to have like international appeal with wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
Like outside of WCW having that thing with that deal with Japan, they really had like a tight deal with New Japan. You know what I mean? Where they would bring in, was it when Worlds Collide? Every Worlds Collide, they would definitely have a couple of Japanese wrestlers in there. I used to love the 3-man dance when they used to start the show.
Mm-hmm.
I was very fortunate to go one of those live. A friend of mine goes, just come with me. I had never heard of ROH. Yeah. Then I show up there and I just see 3 of the most colorful wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. Japanese luchadors. And then I was just like, oh, so this is the night it's going to be. So it's kind of like cruiserweight starting off the show.
Yeah.
And then you humped it. Yeah. And then but the matches got better, and it was definitely something that if it would have got the right platform, it would have been on that par with NXT or anything else.
Yeah, it was great to watch live. I never really caught much of it on TV unless it was like a show I went to. But it's just crazy.
It's funny because it was from one day to the next. Like I had read about them setting up something like a rumor about Worlds Collide again. And then the next day I wake up and they released everybody. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was a fucked up email sent that day. Rise and shine. Hey, you got to release everybody. Dude, we were just talking about Worlds Collide. What happened?
Yeah, I remember. I think at first they were working with Noah a lot, and I remember when they brought in like Kenta and Misawa and Marufuji. Like it was always like a big deal. And then like a few years later, they had all the New Japan guys, so like Nakamura, Okada, Tanahashi, and it was like you were seeing all these guys that you could never see anywhere else, and they were bringing them into America.
Yep. And then it's funny because that's the way they got AJ. Ironically, AJ went around the long way to get to ROH.
Yeah, I mean, he was there like in the very beginning, and like back when he was like still early TNA and like Ring of Honor back in 2002. But like I got first introduced to them by Punk. Like I kept hearing about like all these matches with Punk and Joe, and I like vaguely remembered Punk from TNA. And I think that's how I just started like looking them up and like, oh, they got shows here in New York. Let me go check them out, and like I just became obsessed ever since. Like I wasn't even going to WWE shows in that span. Like I was just going to Ring of Honor shows.
Well, two things are extremely affordable, and two, they're literally like you have to be in the know.
Yeah.
To go see it. It's not like, oh, I can go to Masters Garden and get tickets. Like, yo, the tickets come on sale, and somebody's gonna tell you you're gonna tell that person.
Yeah.
Good, we're all out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a little ECW-ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I remember one night, and this is crazy. I was walking by and I didn't realize where they filmed it. And I could have sworn I saw him. What's that cat's name? Oh, Stevie Richards. But like it's in the winter, but like in like shorts. And I'm like, why is this crazy white boy out here like this? And I'm looking, I'm like, yo, but he looks familiar. But I couldn't even make out his face. I was like, I ain't see no camera. So I was like, why is he out here? It's weird. Then it hit me like I got home and watched the show the next night, and it was that moment. I was like, oh, so he was part of the thing. Oh, okay. I'm way off. Yeah.
Yo, Kenny from the Call Up is in the chat, and LaFlaca's in the chat. What's going on, guys? Kenny said there was a lot of facts that went into this company. One was they were losing money a lot, and a lot of people weren't attending their shows, I guess, because of the COVID stuff. And after the Marty Scurll story broke out, you know, that's when they had even more problems. Well,
they were honestly one of the safest and most responsible companies during COVID. Like, it was like, yo, let's not even fuck around with our talent, bro, because, you know, we don't have a lot of them, but the ones we do, they're good, and we want to keep them safe. It was like WWE, where every couple of days, they invite somebody's family member to be in the crowd, and all 6 of them got COVID. Nobody has mask on, and they're kissing and making out, kind of that shit. You know, they're mouth breathing on each other.
It was an orgy every day.
But the funny thing is, you tell one guy, don't go to this party, right? And he goes, and that's Cutler, and you cut him because of that. But meanwhile, you got motherfuckers in there packed like sardines in the performance center. How is Cutler the bad guy? I'm saying
they need a fall guy. That's what it is. That's what it is. We can do whatever we want, but the minute you start doing something, you're the bad guy.
Yeah, and he was partying with a bunch of people that weren't in the company. Maybe that could have been it, because he was.
And the funny thing is, you're bringing a bunch of people in that are related to these people, but they're not with the company either.
Like he was dating Deanna. I think Chelsea and Matt were there, and they were already out of the company, and it was like.
And the funny thing is, he comes back, he's not positive, but the people perform center that already are. Yeah, so he's like, what did I do wrong again?
Yeah, they got rid of him. They got
doing good.
Yeah, they got rid of him. They got rid of the other guy, but they kept.
Jackson they kept the racists. You see what I'm saying? That third K.
It's always silent. It's always silent.
But it's present.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, so
who's the other one? Wesley Blake. I saw him wrestle Homicide a couple weeks ago at an indie show in Queens.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of what got you your love into wrestling, Josh? Like.
Maybe like early 95. I just had a friend in school that was watching it, and he told me to check it out. I just got into it. So it was around maybe like Rumble 95, like the hype for Mania, Shawn winning the Rumble, feuding with Diesel, LT and Bam Bam. Like that's pretty much like my first memories of wrestling.
Yeah, you got a pre-attitude era. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But before it was cool. Yeah, before it was cool.
Yeah, you walked into the. You're like, no. It's like when you root for a shitty team and they become great.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I've been here for the long run, so don't play me.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I had like 3 years of being made fun of for liking wrestling. Then it was cool.
Yeah.
And I see
It was
them walking
funny 'cause-
around with like fucking Austin shirts, NWO shirts. Like you guys are just making fun of me last year.
Yeah, it's funny because you have people that were doing that, and then you're doing the wrestling thing, and like in the hallway with your friends before lunch or after lunch.
Yeah.
And people that would first call you like a combo or whatever for doing it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they're like, "Yo, I'm down." I go, "Good. I know who I'm super kicking first."
Yeah, like me and my best friend, we'd bring our action figures in our bag and just like play with them like in our desk.
Yeah.
Or, we were just like having little matches in our desk, trying not to get caught in shit, or like bringing the magazines in and
the magazines! Wow, that's I forgot about that.
Yeah. Real quick, Kenny has a question for you. He wants to know who's your favorite wrestler, and he also wants to mention that he hates John Cena.
Of all time, probably it was Shawn Michaels.
Okay. That's why you and BG get along.
Yeah, figures.
Yeah, that was like one of the first things we like connected on. We met. She came to my birthday party, like, was it 13 years ago, and like, oh, you're into wrestling? I'm into wrestling. Who's your favorite wrestler? Shawn Michaels. So, like right away, we became friends from there.
That's it. That's the part of the movie where the song hits and then the montage plays.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I did read your question right, Kenny. We don't do that shit here, man. Stop setting me up for failure.
And why is it John Cena?
Yeah. Yo, Kenny, you know the rules. You can always go fuck yourself. But before you do that, like, subscribe, share, put it on Kazaa, put it on Facebook, put it on MySpace, write a letter to your grandma, let her know all about this shit, and then go fuck yourself. Yeah, but all right, so you got in. Wow, man, I feel old. Not saying that I am old, but I feel old hearing you saying that you got in during the LT and Bam Bam Bigelow, because that's a very underrated celebrity match.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't follow. I don't follow football, so I had no clue who LT was.
Yeah,
or like why it was a big deal. But I just like I don't know. I just remember I remember seeing like on the news because I live in Midtown. I remember seeing they did like that public workout in Times Square, and I was like, oh shit, I missed this.
Okay,
I had no idea it was gonna happen. So like, I feel like if it was now, I would have been like the first one there. But like, I remember like seeing it on the news and like they had like this big rumble in the middle of Times Square, and I'm like, oh my god, I missed this, and it's like 3 blocks from me.
I remember that. Yeah, it was like their press conference and all that. Then
it was like the big public workout thing they would do.
Yep, and then LT pushed Bam Bam, and they were holding each other back. Damn, man, the memories. Yo, and you know the best part of that WrestleMania was Pamela Anderson. She came out with Diesel. You know,
and Jenny McCarthy came out with Shawn.
Yeah, and the twins, they were quadruplets. You know, I'm talking about the puppies. You know, we got to keep it PG rated.
Took me a second.
Yeah, we got to keep. I can only tell, but so many people to go fuck themselves, so I got to keep it PG rated.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to respect the puppies. But okay. So would you say that ROH like re-sparked your love for wrestling? Because I see there's more passion in, or was it just more accessible?
I don't think I ever stopped. I think maybe at that time it was more accessible. Like I didn't have that much money, but I was able to afford like $30 for good seats at a Ring of Honor show like every couple months. So yeah, I mean at that time it was probably easier to afford than going to the Garden. Because I don't think I went to the Garden from like 2004 to like 2011. So, but during that time, I was going to like the majority of those Ring of Honor shows. So, I think it was just more affordable for me at the time.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I was still following. I don't think I haven't stopped following WWE since '95. Like there might be periods where I won't watch Raw, but I'll still like listen to podcasts and like know what's happening. Like even if I don't sit down and watch it for 3 hours.
No, I hear you. There was a couple of weeks that I didn't watch Raw or SmackDown, and then I watch it, and it's like, oh, I didn't miss a thing.
Yeah, or like I'll just watch the pay-per-views, or or maybe if I just have nothing else going on, or if I'm working, I'll have it playing in the background. But other than that, like, if I can watch it, I'll watch it. If not, like, it's not the end of the world. Or if I miss something, I'll just go back and watch. If I miss something good.
Yeah, to be honest with you, that's exactly how Raw has turned out. It's like, it's like, I don't need to see it. And then someone goes, yo, something happened. And then you watch the highlights. Oh, that was dope. The rest of the Raw is not even working.
I feel like the good shit would always happen when I wasn't watching.
Yeah.
Like I'd watch for like 3 months straight. Nothing would happen. Then like the 1 week, like maybe like a decade ago, like I got a new job and I'm working on a Monday night, and then like my friend calls me, "Did you hear the CM Punk promo?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And it was the pipe bomb. And I was like,
shit!
Come on. Like,
the one time.
Yeah.
That Raw, I tuned in on some like, let me see what's going on.
Yeah.
At the end of Raw, whatever. And all of a sudden I'm like, interesting.
Yeah.
And then from there I was like, well, maybe I got to watch it now.
And he was like DVR'd it, so he just like rewound it and like played it for me over the phone when I got out of work.
Oh shit. That's
do you have a favorite match of all time?
Probably the Taker Shawn Mania 25.
The first one?
Also like Eddie and Ray, Halloween Havoc.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Like those are two that
Can never go wrong with
at the top of my head.
Yeah.
Yo, all right. So keeping in the Ring of Honor, NWA-ish thing, we have never discussed All In as a pay-per-view event. So I want to know your opinion about it, because that happened at WrestleMania. That happened in the Madison Square Garden. Like that was one of the first events. Not All Out. This is when All In, when Cody Rhodes won the NWA title.
That was in Chicago.
That was in Chicago? I thought that was in Madison Square Garden.
No. The Madison Square Garden was the Ring of Honor New Japan show that they did Mania weekend.
All right, well, let's still talk about that.
The All In?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what was on that show.
Damn, I fucked up, huh?
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago. I thought it was. I mean, I
For
thought
me,
it was a good show.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, it was a good show. Like I think it was. I mean, it was definitely what sparked AEW. Like I thought the Cody match was good. I felt like that when I saw how much time was left, I was like, this main event's going to be rushed, and they're going to have like 5 minutes to like squeeze all these moves in. The one with Mysterio and the Young Bucks and all of them, and so that match was like pretty rushed. I'm trying to remember what else was on there. I know that like, the women had a good match. It was like the Fatal 4-Way with the women. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good show, like top to bottom. I remember the Joey Ryan match when they had all the penis druids come out.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Like, and I wasn't really following, like, I think by that point I wasn't following the indies too much. So a lot of the guys I wasn't too familiar with yet. Like I wasn't familiar with Adam Page yet at the time, or like Joey Janela. I remember they faced each other. So it was like my introduction to a lot of the people that are big names now. But I give them credit for taking the risk, and it paid off.
It paid off a lot for AEW.
Yeah.
It was one of those, like, I'm pretty sure, like, the Young Bucks and Cody was like, if we could pull this off, then let's run with the AEW, with the whole Elite. If we can't, then fuck it, we'll just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah. I could have seen them, like, continuing doing, like, these one-off shows, like, maybe, like, 2-3 times a year.
Yeah. All right. You got any other questions for him? Or?
You have a favorite tag team?
Tag team? I always liked Edge and Christian. That was always one of my favorite teams growing up.
You did the 5-second pose, huh?
Making them all in. It's funny. Those are the times that I could stand Edge. When it was like, is them together, because they were funny. And then you pair them with Kurt Angle, and you're just like,
oh, yeah.
Then with Kurt Angle, I was like, it shouldn't work. That should not work.
Yeah.
But it did. It's like Kane and Daniel Bryan should have never worked.
Yeah, a lot of those things. Like,
it did.
Like, it doesn't make sense, but then it works. Like
exactly. You're like
when I first started watching, it was Yokozuna and Owen Hart. They were a great team, and I was like, what? I think Yoko was gone from like the Survivor Series match for a while. So like that was my first time seeing Yokozuna was him coming out with Owen Hart, because he was gone during the time that I started watching. And
the Rock and Sock. You're like, how does that work? But damn it does.
But there's always that one guy, like Kane made Daniel Bryan and Kane work. You know, I think Owen made Yoko and Owen work. Mankind kind of made the Rock and the Rock and Sock connection
the Rock
work.
Was just being the Rock. That's not an effort. He's just like, I'm mean. It's gonna be cool regardless. Yeah.
So Randy has a question for you, Bosh, and Lay, I'm gonna throw it to you also.
Sure.
What was your favorite eye candy for the Attitude Era? Which woman did you have your eye on? Because
I'll say my first one was Sunny.
Sunny, that's a good one.
Trying to remember one that wasn't blonde.
Good luck with that one.
It's tough at that time.
Jacqueline.
It's probably, you know, it's funny. That would be correct. Because the great thing about her is she was built great. And then the craziest thing Jacqueline could do was wrestle.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was between her and
Luna.
What's her name? I forgot her name. Ivory. Her and Ivory.
Yeah.
Because I knew if they had a match, I'd get a good match out of both of them. And then, you know, Lita came and that was unfair, but you know. Yeah, it would definitely be Jacqueline or Ivory.
Yeah, it's tough to not pick a blonde because that's all there were at the time, but I prefer brunettes.
No, I get it. Yeah.
What do you all right, so for me it was Sable and Trish. Those are my two.
Really?
Trish Moore, you know.
Trish,
I could never tell that.
This is true. I know.
The way I know you.
Yeah. But you remember
Luna Vachon.
You remember Tori? You remember Tori from? She was in DX. She was with X-Pac and Kane.
The first Tori. Yeah.
Yes.
I like you said the first Tori.
The first Tori. Yes.
Not Tori Wilson.
yes. Exactly.
That's good. I like that one. It's good.
You get that one. Yes. I had a crush on her.
Okay.
So
I see that.
Yeah.
And it was great to see her evolution from not being able to wrestle to being able to wrestle.
Yeah. And then
just
not being used
to an actual women's wrestler.
Yep.
You're like, it's crazy, man.
You know that's
Tori. No. Trish.
Yes.
Trish. Tori was never good. Trish though evolved like it was magic almost watching it. You're like, wow, from that stupid thing with Stephanie to having like almost five-star matches with Lita. You're like, is this the same TNA girl I remember?
The main eventing Raw.
TNA, right?
Yep. Tess and Albert. I remember that. The testicles with Stacey Keebler.
Somebody called them that. I forgot who it was.
What?
I don't know if it was The Rock. Somebody did call them the testicles.
I don't.
And like he said it to them, and like I think it was The Rock.
Was it
TNA testicles? And all of a sudden they're like, and then when it started coming out, testicles, and like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then like a few years later, when he was with Stacey, that was what he was calling his fans.
Yes. Yeah.
Yo,
so he just turned the Rock stuff around on him.
So Eric, for some reason we have an obsession in our group in our viewership of theme musics.
Yes,
like they love theme musics. He wants your top 5. I wouldn't accept one. But
with all due respect, if you hear the right theme music, especially when you're working out, then the lifts become easier. But the bag work, the running, But once you know like if I'm listening to Cesaro's theme, I can lift a little bit heavier stuff. You know what I mean? Because I know the guy.
Let me see what I have in my workout, man.
Once you crack that door open for music in this podcast, that's when Mick Jagger comes out like in 1936. Buddy Holly made this song.
Next song. We're like, yo, bro, save that for Friday. That's for Friday.
Like in the third verse, he said the word booty, and you couldn't say it at that time. How did you feel about it? It's like, yo, bro, we love music, but keep it at a minimum.
As far as like working out songs, the Batista song is on here. The old Benoit song, RVD.
The ECW RVD?
No, the WWE.
One of a kind.
Okay.
One of a kind.
That would be Pantera's Walk. I know that. I know the one. Yeah. That's also a good
smack. Oh, what did you say?
Edge's song, like Judas, even though that's more recent. So yeah, that's probably it. DX music.
That makes sense.
Did you ever get in trouble for the chop?
Oh, all the time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. I want to make sure, like, because it was either that, and then for some reason teachers got really pissed off with Too Sweet.
I don't remember doing the Too Sweet too much. I did go around doing the cross chop a lot.
I used to do it, and they're like, "Stop doing that." I was like, "This is a wrestling thing." Like, I'm saying, "What's up to my boy?" That's all. I'm like.
Yeah. Some people thought this was like a devil or some shit.
Yeah, it was either that or a gang thing.
Yeah,
so
probably.
Because you're not giving each other a pound or anything. They're like, "Too sweet." And I'm like, "No, it's a wrestling thing, dude."
Yeah, I have a picture of me in 6th grade with a Triple H shirt doing the crotch chop in school.
I was telling them, I was like, "Yo, I'm a massive Stone Cold fan, so I was like, luckily I didn't start flipping anybody off in school. Because that was his thing. You know, I was like, I would have got suspended.
Yo, but we stunned the shit out of people though.
Oh yeah.
Unsuspect, you walking down the hallway, boom, stunned. You just see the guy, and if he was cool, he'll be on the floor like convulsing, like he Vince McMahon and shit. If he didn't like it, well, then you had to deal with it. You know, you just got stunned. I don't know what to tell you, bro. But, all right, so
people would be happy,
right? Yeah, that's how you bring communities together. You just stun them. Yo, so one of the big things we have in this podcast, we talk about women's wrestling a lot.
Yeah. And
you know how we just want respect from it, you know, for it. Like, you know, do you have any opinions on today's like AEW versus WWE women, or even like NWA's? You know how they're booking their women differently.
I haven't watched NWA to like comment on them, but
I haven't either, so don't worry about that.
I mean, I think WWE is doing a good job, but they're just keeping the same group of women at the top. And like it's always like the 4 horsewomen with like maybe one rotating in and out, whether it's like Alexa or now it's Bianca, or like, so I feel like they have like their top 4 and it's literally just those 4, and then the rest are just like whatever they can get on the card, or like they'll be on like a minute match, or like the tournament was only like 2-minute matches. I mean, I'm happy Zelina won it because I was rooting for her from the beginning. AEW, I think maybe with this new title, I don't know why. I mean, I think it's too much having 2 titles for the women, but maybe it'll get more women on, because it feels like if you're not in the women's title picture, you're not on the show.
Yeah.
Or like once in a while they'll throw in a random match, but other than that, like it's always just like whoever's going for the title. And like when Hikaru Shida lost the belt, she like disappeared for 6 months. It's like she just now came back. And I know they wrestle like on
and has a
guard
hell of a match when she comes back. She comes back and goes, "This is why I didn't know." She came back and said, "Well, here I am. You guys remember me, right?"
Yep.
Yeah, man. But that's the thing. I think it's when you add a TV title, or for WWE when Benoit had it, the Intercontinental title that he was like defending it on every show. Yeah, you need that workhorse to have that title, and then you can pull out the best out of people if you have the right person doing it. Benoit. Perfect case in point. RVD, Jerry Lynn, when they had it in ECW, you know what I'm saying? Even the TV title in WCW, when Benoit and Booker T had the best of 7. Yeah, for some reason people never mention that, but it's some of the best matches you're going to see, because it's clearly Booker's a taller man, but you know what I'm saying. But still agile, like he was doing shit that I was like, I can't do that shit. I'm way smaller than him. I'm not doing fucking missile drop kicks and
the Harlem Hangover,
flipping leg drops. You know what I mean? Yeah. No Harlem Hangover over here.
For real.
So, yeah, when you have that one title that gets defended every show, I think it's very interesting. Wow. Talk about distracting. What? Nothing at all. Pennyworth.
So this is show enough, by the way, Bosh. Bosh show Bosh.
Nice.
Bosh in the building. Oh shit!
Getting in there. Yo, Jeff wants to know, Bosh, if you're a Britt Baker or Thunder Rosa fan.
Ooh, man, that's a tough one. I love both of them equally, but I maybe lean more towards Thunder Rosa.
Another one, for the good guys.
I hear that.
I got nothing against Britt, but like I saw Thunder wrestle, and I was like, yeah, I'm with her. And then it helps that she is Latina. So
yeah.
Whenever we're out there doing something dope,
that's where the edge goes. I'm like,
I'm like, I
gotta lean towards her.
9 out of 10, if we go to something to eat together, we're gonna want the same thing.
Yeah. Real quick, Bosh, since we're talking about the women's division, well, the women wrestling all around the board, there's talk that Charlotte Flair is kind of fed up with the WWE. Let's say in alternate universe, she gets released, or she has the option to stay or get released. Where would you want to see her, and could you see her thriving in another company?
I mean, I think she can thrive wherever she goes. I don't know if she'll leave WWE. I don't know if they'll want her to leave, or they'll throw whatever they can at her to keep her around. I don't see them wanting to get rid of her. Like, unless it gets like really bad, or she just kind of just says
Forces the hand. Yeah.
Yeah, unless she like becomes really like unprofessional, which I hope she doesn't do, because then that would fuck it up for her in the future, like Tessa Blanchard. But so I don't know. Hopefully she doesn't. I don't know. It's tough. I mean, I know she has Andrade in AEW,
and her father.
I don't know where. I mean, I don't know where he's gonna end up or what's.
No, he's like apparently he's always in backstage with AEW.
Yeah,
like he's always chilling back there. People are like, yo, we talk to Flair all the time.
I mean, I don't know how long it'll be before they put him on camera.
Yeah,
they gotta let that. They gotta let that swinging dick, roll over first. Down. Everybody on that plane seen Space Mountain. They gotta let that. They gotta let the.
I feel like the only way Flair leaves WWE if she pulls a Neville and just bounces and never comes back. Remember when Pac did that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not losing to Enzo Amore. You're crazy, and he just left.
Yeah.
Listen. I understand. If I'm as talented as Pac and I'm losing to this burger, I'm out.
Yeah.
Sorry. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. How is he going to beat me?
That's true. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen, especially when Austin Aries couldn't beat you. Because right before WrestleMania, he beat Austin Aries at WrestleMania. It was the pre-show, but he still did it at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yo, Show. Yep. The one and only Show Enough in the building with the Wendy's hair. That's his natural hair, by the way, Bosh. Just so you know.
Finally took my hat off, guys.
Yeah, Lay was referencing the Ravens jersey because he's a Giants fan. But
you
don't listen. Everybody loves Ray Lewis. Come on.
No, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. That is a Ray Lewis thing.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis living the American dream. He murdered a man and got away with it.
Hey. Yeah, man. Everybody wants to do that.
They shot at my limo. They lying.
No. He killed that man in a limousine. It was just him and that man.
Yeah. And keeping up with the killing. Show, how do you feel about Charlotte Flair wanting to leave or potentially leaving? He's a fan of Sasha.
He's a huge Flair fan.
That's my girl.
Yes.
Like he loves flat.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
Well, no, he only seen the front of her.
Listen, I can't see her ass with that stylish jacket she wears. She just takes it off and then it's over.
It's just leg. It's just leg.
Back, it goes straight down. It doesn't bump into anything. Like it hits your ankles.
WWE would be committing a great error if they let that girl leave. A big mistake. I don't care if her husband is in AEW. I don't care if her father's slinging dick somewhere else. You keep this girl here. WWE is known for 5 girls. Sasha, Bailey, what's her name with the stupid hair? Bianca, a man, and Charlotte.
You said a man?
The man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Becky Big Balls or whatever her new name is.
Becky McGregor.
Yeah, I hate Becky. Big Bex. That shit don't even sound right. But those are the only 5 girls they have. If they let one of those go, most of the dynamic is gone. It's only going to be Bailey against Sasha and the man against Sasha. That's it.
Well,
they're not going to bring Asuka back. Asuka is one of the greatest female wrestlers that they fucking dug under the fucking world.
The sad part is, I can argue against you, Show, but since we're talking about the WWE, you're fucking absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I personally don't see what most people see in Charlotte. I just see a name with Flair. So if she went to AEW, that would elevate their women's roster because they have a Flair there. Not saying she can't wrestle. I just don't see what y'all see in her. I see more of that in Asuka and Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks, the NXT women. I see more of that in that roster, but they wouldn't do nothing with her. I think they'll try their hardest to keep her than to lose her.
I wish you would forget her name was Flair, bro. Just watch her.
Oh, you know when I forgot her name was Flair? Talk. You know when I forgot her name was Flair? In NXT. Because she didn't do the I'm Ric Flair's daughter. She did I'm Charlotte. And if you're going to do it with Flair. Yeah.
There was a time where she wasn't using the name that she was. And I mean, who knows also if they're just hyping up and kind of making all this shit up just to build up hype.
Yeah,
Survivor Series.
that's true.
That's what we thought with Adam Cole. And then 2 days later, you see him over there. Oh, no, they're not going to sign his contract. They re-signed him. They did something. And then,
Well,
what the fuck? I guess it was real.
And it's amazing that they let that contract with such an amazing, massive star lapse like that. And he was just doing it like, yo, I'm just going to get Kyle over. Because, you know, the boys.
Yeah, he was
known each other for years. Like, yo, I'm going to get my boy over. All of a sudden, he's like, well, goodbye, guys.
Word. I see you.
He could have left sooner.
I know that Kyle and Bobby and Roderick knew for a fact that he was going to bounce. I know he was like, yo, guys, you watch AEW.
Yep.
I mean, he's got all his boys there. He's got Britt there.
Yeah, I mean, he got his lady there, and he got dudes that he's known far longer than WWE. He's like, yo. And look, and what happens? Who shows up next? Bobby Fish. And who's going to show up after them? Because apparently with NXT 2.0, they want to get rid of all the small indie guys that are 30-something. Colorado will be there in no time. And then we'll get the Red Dragons reunited. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
That happen. Yeah, but with Flair is... Look, when they had that main event last Raw, right? Where it ended like shit, but it was a great match. And that proves to you what Flair can do. But the problem is, then WWE does their twist on it and fucks it up at the end. I was like, yo, why not just give Bianca the belt? She's on Raw, and Becky, and then Flair can go to SmackDown.
And then give Sasha the SmackDown belt.
Absolutely, yeah. You could just, when it's believable when any of these women lose a title, especially Sasha on Raw, or like a TV taping, it's believable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like Bianca won it in WrestleMania, right? And they literally had the best match out of that whole card.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the dudes was a little more epic because it was at the end and it was 3, but those women brought the house down and it was amazing. It was great to watch. And then you Bobby Lash Bianca. You play her down. I'm like, yo, but you just she won the Rumble, she won that, and now you're like dropping this. What are we doing here?
Yeah, they pulled the emergency break on that run real quick.
That's that 2-week run, but it was like 6-month run.
Yep, and then she's trying to rev back up with Becky again, and it's taking her a while.
Yeah,
you can't, bro. She just knocked you out.
If you give her that title on Monday night, it ends with a big victory, and then her husband comes out or whatever, do the celebration shit. Then
you have a proper.
Now Flair can have matches with Ripley, and she can level other people up because she doesn't need a title like he said before. Mm-hmm. Certain wrestlers don't need titles at this point. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, all right, now she can elevate people and still at any time you need her become a title contender with no problem. Flair can actually a title shot in a month from now. I'll be like, yeah, I can see it because she puts on a good show.
I feel like Charlotte's one of those people that's always going to have the title or going for the title because of her father. Yeah. In the last 6 years she's been there, I can barely remember times where she's not the champion.
She's not in the mix.
Not the champion or fighting for the championship. I don't remember her ever fighting on a pay-per-view and it's not a title
outside
match.
Of that.
She's so great. You don't even remember, bro. She lost Nikki Cross.
It doesn't.
The one they shouldn't have done.
It doesn't happen.
The one they shouldn't have done is added her to the Becky Ronda match. She shouldn't have been part of that match.
She shouldn't have, but they added her because they realized Becky can't run with Ronda because Ronda's still green and Becky's not all that.
And Becky's trash.
See, I'm not. What I'm saying is.
Oh no, I understand what you're saying.
Story-wise, it's absolutely, because I get it. You wanna get a buffer between both of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But sometimes you gotta let people race.
I think before Becky blew up, I think the original plan was always Charlotte and Ronda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
so. Once Ronda debuted, I remember predicting that Mania. I can see her and Charlotte main eventing, and then Becky blew up out of nowhere that summer, and they had to do the Charlotte match at Survivor Series. But I think they were hit with that detour. But I think the plan was always for Charlotte and Ronda to be the first Mania main event, and Becky just kind of worked her way in there.
Yo, and God forbid that you have Charlotte versus Bayley.
And it was it.
Yeah.
So it's funny. Everybody gets mad at Nia Jax and go, "You better thank Nia Jax for your career."
That was her Austin moment.
Yeah, it was exactly you know what I'm saying? Send Nia a check every once in a while, bro, for punching you in the face.
But yo, you better like they were hoping, praying that Charlotte wasn't wrestling somebody like Sasha or Bailey in another women's match at WrestleMania, because they would have been.
Yeah, they would have stole the show.
Yo, Charlotte and Bailey or Charlotte and Sasha stole the show at WrestleMania. Then you have Ronda and Becky shit the bed at the main event. Everybody like, you should have had this at the main event, and the WWE was like, yo, we only had the women be serious for Ronda.
What other matches they have at that Mania?
They didn't. They didn't. Oh no, they had the tag team match. They had the tag team match.
Tag team title, and did they have the Battle Royal too?
Yeah,
okay.
they did.
Yeah, but I think that was the kickoff show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's the one that with the trophy looks like ovaries.
Yes, because it was supposed to be the Mae Young Classic, the Moolah Classic.
Moolah, but I'm like, why can't it just look like Moolah? Why does it have to look like her sexual organs?
Because the women are always sexualized.
I was like, yo, the Andre the Giant has Andre the Giant on it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it doesn't mean anything because you don't get like a title shot or some shit, but I won it. It's cool.
Yeah. Yo,
I mean, Gronk won it, so think about that.
That's true. Yo, real quick, Kenny said that Johnny Wrestling is going to be the next one to leave NXT. Jose said Charlotte's overrated. I believe that's true.
Oh shit, you got it.
I don't know about Johnny. Maybe having he's about to have a kid, so I don't know if maybe that he'll want to keep that security, that job security. I don't know. I don't know what AEW would offer him, but
AEW is less travel, though, right?
Because Kyle is not even getting that TV time now because they got that Edge and Test hybrid Wagner Von whatever his name is.
Oh yeah,
that guy.
But didn't he just sign a new contract?
Who? I don't know.
Kyle O'Reilly.
I don't think he has. I think he's still on his contract, and I think it it finishes in 2022. But if I was Kyle, I would just definitely do AEW.
Or just let it run out and then bounce.
Yeah, just do the exact same Adam Cole did. Give one of your boys a good last match, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have Bobby Fish getting jumped by a tag team, and then he shows like the Acclaim, and he shows up. It writes itself, man. It writes itself.
I hear you.
Ring of Honor's closing?
Oh, yeah. So Ring of Honor released all their wrestlers. We spoke about it before you got here, but apparently they were paying their wrestlers through the pandemic, and then like the TV deal was running out or something. Like at the end of the day, they started hemorrhaging money, and it's like, we can't afford to keep you guys. We're gonna keep you guys until March, and then you're free to go wherever the hell you want. Type shit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No 90-day disclosure bullshit.
Well,
you can go wherever.
Well,
really, they can go wherever now.
Right now, they can sign with somebody right now, like MLW or something, and have matches with them. They can do that right now. They release them immediately.
Yeah, if they want, they could release.
Though they could go to the big leagues.
Well, the thing is, most of the Ring of Honor wrestlers, like let's say Jay Lethal, they develop their character, and it's like, this is where I want to stay. You know, it's like if Jay Lethal went to WWE, God forbid, he'll turn into a fucking watered down version of Xavier Woods, bro.
I heard he turned it down already.
Oh no, yeah. When he left TNA, I think he turned down WWE because that was when he started the whole I was Ric Flair and Macho Man gimmick. You know, and then he correct me if I'm wrong, he transitioned that into almost like Macho Man possessed him, and when he snaps, he turns into like a Macho Man ish wrestler. Like, right? Am I bugging?
Yeah, I'm not. Well, in a sense, it was like a tribute act to Macho Man.
Yeah.
And Macho Man loves it. He loved it. He was like, "Yo, before you do it," because what Macho Man had him do is give me the voice, and he did. He goes, "Do it, perfect," because Macho Man was in TNA at that time too.
Yes.
Like, please do it, dude. That's perfect. Yes, but he made it like a cruiser, like an X Division Macho Man in a sense.
Yeah.
You know, like a Macho Man for the X Division, and then the Flair thing that just came up of like a he had a program with that, what's the name of that group that him and AJ were in?
Main Event Mafia?
Say it again?
Fortune.
Oh, okay.
That was Lethal just trying to get a title shot, and then he had that promo with Flair. Everybody's like, "Yo, you sound exactly like him. That's crazy."
That was one of the best things TNA's done.
My personal favorite Jay Lethal is the leader of the House of Truth. You know, with the lethal injection and everything, and the Hail to the King. his tribute to Macho Man, the elbow drop. That's always been my favorite version of Jay Lethal, because he proved he can go with anybody.
That's true. Yo, would you want? All right, so Jose said he's not going to WWE. He probably go back to Impact. Would you want him to go back to Impact or like AEW, or where do you see him going?
I think he'll have some great matches with Moose. You know?
Yeah, I can see him doing Impact.
Yeah.
I would want him to go have a promo off with what's his name? Leo Rush. Leo Rush is sounding dope. I was watching in AEW.
Well, unless he retires again.
Hey,
Dude, we don't know how long that's gonna last.
With Matt something, and he's gonna get hurt again.
Matt Sydal?
No, that's how he calls him, something.
Andrade.
Andrade, Matt something.
That's funny. Jose is right. Jay Lethal and Xavier were tag team.
Yes, that because
in the Black Machismo were tag team in TNA.
Yeah, because wasn't Jay Lethal like training him in TNA? He was like his mentor when Xavier Woods first broke into the business.
Because he was doing like that Apollo Creed character.
Yes,
yes.
Consequences Creed.
It's funny. It was a good look. I was like, I buy it. I get it.
And look what he turned out to.
Mm-hmm. King of the Ring.
Something.
Yo, all right, real quick. How important is this King of the Ring to y'all? Because they're making it seem like this is like a championship for Woods.
Depends on how they use it. If they give him the chance like Stone Cold and the other people that took it and ran with it, then fine. But if they're gonna bullshit him like they did Kofi, put that title on him and then just slap the shit out of him and take it back. Or have somebody beat him for it, like King Nakamura. Something might happen down the line.
I think he just wants that, just the name of
the moniker of
because he said that like he's been talking about it for years. So I'm like, all right, let's just give it to him.
Let me get him a shut.
I can see it being
that's
like
what it felt like.
I can see it being like a yearly thing they do for the Crown Jewel shows, rather than just doing the King of the Ring pay-per-view. They just do it like Crown Jewel. We just crown a new king and queen.
I agree.
But I honestly think that it's not as important as people make it seem to be.
No,
but
it's not as important as it was since. I mean, Booker was probably the last one that was.
Yeah, and before him, I think Brett or Owen. Actually,
we said before it fit Owen's character.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah,
the King, I'm better
King
than
of Hearts.
Superior.
Like Austin cut that promo, but he never. He did anything. He never wore the crown. He never did any of it.
He just said.
Same thing with Triple H. He never wore the crown. Like King Mabel.
He used to break it every week because he hated wearing it. And they would bring a new one.
And every week was more ridiculous than the other one. It was more ridiculous than the other one.
I think Pritchard said it on his podcast. Like every week, he would destroy the crown.
Fuck out of here.
Yo, but I honestly believe that Xavier Woods with the King persona can make it awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Lay was talking about this last week, or after the other podcast. Like, just imagine Xavier Woods coming out. I am your king, king of the New Day, and Kofi's there holding his cape up behind him. He's just interrupting people for no reason.
Like he's a squire.
Yeah, like he just like that shit went straight to his fucking head, and it's hilarious. Like the 24/7 championships being, and he just comes out. The king says, "Stop this at once." He probably puts his pinky up, got a little spot tee, all that good shit. I can just see if they let him do that. That could be the best thing. The best thing that could be on wrestling right now.
They had Zelina doing it on Monday. They had Zelina doing the accent.
Yeah, she was going in and out of the accent.
Flapping, tape and all that flapping.
Yeah.
I feel like I said it before, I feel like the King of the Ring should get you a title shot to whatever championship whenever you want it. Like the championship can't squirm its way out of it. You know what I mean?
I mean, they did that with Brock that year that he won it and he faced Brock at SummerSlam.
Exactly. Like I want one tonight. No, we could do the next pay-per-view. He goes, no, that doesn't the way it works.
I think it depends on how big the name, because when they did it with Brock, but then they wouldn't do it
with anybody else.
I mean, they did it with Mabel, they did it with Owen, but I don't know if that was ever
that Mabel.
It was never like the rule, like you win the King of the Ring, you face the champ at SummerSlam. I think it just.
But I feel like it really should be.
Well,
when they had this
when Austin won it, he didn't do shit.
It catapulted his career because
that's what I was gonna say.
He used
to be pushed.
Well,
it was a while before he didn't really get pushed until the Brett, like he
Well,
cut that promo, and then they didn't, like, then he started the feud with Brett, but like he wasn't fighting for the title that SummerSlam.
No, that's true, but it put him in a. I think
it put him in King of the Ring to challenge him.
Put you in a premier.
He became a mid Carter easily. He became a mid Carter.
You know what I'm saying? Because
and then he called out Brett. Brett came back, and then that I feel like that launched him more than.
Yeah, because that's what I think the King of the Ring was doing. It was
the
basically
King of the Ring
like,
got him here, and then Brett got him over the top.
Yes.
Yo, Bosh, don't forget that the real King of the Ring was supposed to be Triple H till he did that fucking curtain call and they threw his ass to the back of the line. Yeah. But they was gonna start pushing Triple H.
It was supposed to be Triple H, yeah.
And then
I always said I think Austin's benefited more from the Clique than anybody.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
That, and then the following year, Shawn was supposed to face Brett. Shawn lost his smile, then Austin jumped into that spot.
And Mick Foley benefited.
Both of Austin's big moments were because of the Clique shenanigans.
because Shawn at one point was being a dick.
Yeah.
Shawn goes, I run shit. They're like, but we got this bald guy here that's doing pretty good. We might hitch our wagon to this guy here.
Mick Foley benefited the most from the Monday Night Wars.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Did he? I remember specifically changing the channel to watch him win the title because you become a fan of Foley because you're like that. Look at the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, look who he's right. Look at everybody around him. Look how they look, and look at him. You're like, fuck.
I don't even think I was watching Nitro that night. I was just watching.
I wasn't. I heard that. I was like, literally like, oh really?
I remember being on WWF.com at the time, like the weekend before. Like I remember seeing like Mankind was champion, and then I tuned in on Raw and The Rock's still champ. I was like, okay, and then he won it that night.
Oh yeah. He would hold it down for like 2 weeks to a month.
Yep. Remember when he won it and he gave it back to Triple H so he wouldn't break JR's arm?
That's right.
Yeah, Triple H had JR in that
to get the title shot.
Yeah, but
I think because he beat. It was that's when they had the triple threat and Mick won, and then the next night Triple H won his first title.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Reverse the decision, or I'll break JR's arm.
That's like when Jericho won it, and then it was bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw that. I go, yo, come on, son. I was like, yo, really? All right, cool.
2-belt Jericho?
That was before 2-belt Jericho.
Yeah. So that's William says, would it be dope if they changed the King of the Ring to the Owen Hart tournament? But they're gonna have one in AEW, so there you go. Yeah, AEW's answering your question.
No,
his wife wouldn't allow
he's
it.
asking if AEW did a King of the Ring tournament for Owen Hart.
No,
they're gonna.
How will we?
I think it's gonna. The Owen Cup.
No,
but he's asking. He goes, tell me if you like this idea. If you would like to see AEW do a King of the Ring tournament for Owen Hart and see King Ricky Starks, like Ricky Starks win it. Ricky Starks. I'm sorry. No, Starks. Yeah.
The first one should definitely be MJF because he's a dick. So you make a dick a king,
or Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah, or Brian Pillman. Like let it be a really uber white baby face, or pun intended, or a big asshole. And there's no bigger asshole.
I mean, I can see that being the finals, MJF and Brian Pillman.
Yeah, because they had a pretty good match when they had their match. It was pretty good, and they had that real.
And I know there's like that photo of him when he was a baby with Brian Pillman and Owen Hart, so like they can show that picture, get everybody behind them, and then MJF wins it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then MJF's promos after that, because they're ready. Yeah. They're going to be fucking unbearable to people. I love when he cuts his promos.
Oh, I do too. Yeah. Even though he's an asshole.
Exactly.
But I mean, his parents said
he's an asshole. His parents had that sign. I was like, so you know what you raised.
Yo.
So it's always good times. I love a guy that he's so dedicated to it.
Yeah.
That you're like, and when kids start flipping you off, you know you're doing it right.
Like kids, he never breaks character. Like
never.
If you see him like at Comic-Con, he's being an asshole to the fans. Like I haven't met him yet, but I want him to be an asshole. I saw Gigi met him. Yeah.
You just showed me the video.
Yeah.
Shut up and take the video.
At least somebody's getting ridden tonight. I'm like, oh man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Sit down on the fucking
her
chair.
daughter's right there, bro. Like she's there.
I don't give a fuck. Yo, I love it. I love it.
Yo,
I love watching him now.
I would want a guy like him to be king of the ring and to win the first one because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know he'll do something stupid like challenge Sammy for the TV title. You know. And there you go.
Yo,
But, yeah.
Ricky has a question. He goes, how do you feel? Do you guys hope that Jade Cargill wins the TBS Women's Championship? If not, who do you think should win in your opinion?
Yeah, Sherrod.
Io Shirai is on NXT. We're talking about AEW. So.
It was Sheeta. I'm sorry.
Sheeta.
He picked the Asian name that he knows.
Yeah,
Nah.
Yeah.
I just watched the
Look,
fight.
see, boss, this is how we get new diamond wrestlers.
Yes.
Yo,
I thought you were talking about Rio.
Purple.
I thought he was talking about Rio, but
Yeah.
Nah. I'm talking about Sheeta. She just fought the woman of 1,000 hoes. That was a good match.
Yeah.
Ebs.
Oh,
Don't ruin it for me, bro. I didn't watch. I didn't catch Dynamite.
I can tell you it's a good match.
You guys, if you guys seen it, and a great tribute to Bret Hart when she did what she did.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she got a lot of moves, bro.
Yeah, so
a lot of reversals.
Once you see it, so you're gonna go. I know.
I got it right away. I was like,
yeah, same here. And then when you look at her gear, you're like, I see what you're doing there. But I
linked it wrong though.
I feel like it should be someone like at first I wanted Jay to have it, but I feel it should be like someone like Thunder Rosa.
I think it's going to be one of those two. I think
I feel like
I think you're going to be the finals.
Like she can definitely put people over and still look good doing it. Like she never looks bad putting somebody over, but she can definitely work every Friday night, and you can tell it's not weighing on her like it would Jade, because Jade is still really raw and new. You know, great shape clearly, but
she
really
looks great.
Really new. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of got to ease her into that. It's like she can beat Thunder Rosa for like, let's say in 2 months when she's a little more seasoned. You know what I mean? But for now, put it on somebody that can go with anybody.
Yeah, I think Jade and Thunder is the finals, and I think that was what was written on Tony Khan's notebook.
Yeah. So. It's funny because I remember I saw that and I was like, come on, son. You're a businessman. You're a billionaire. You're not careless.
Yeah.
Oops. Come on, don't play me, son. Don't do that.
Because everything is lining up so far for all those matches.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's going to be Mox and Bryan in the main event in the last match of the time.
It's funny. I remember reading a long time ago when they were both in
it was FTR and the Lucha Brothers.
It was I remember reading in WWE when Bryan said he wanted to have like close to a death match with Dean Ambrose.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, no, that's not your style. He was like, how do you know my style is? You ever walk the ROH? I can switch up whenever I want.
Yeah, I think Bryan will win it, and then that's when Mox is going to turn heel.
Mm-hmm. Coming because what he did to that kid.
Yo, what he did.
He fucked him up.
Toe, let's not mess it up for you, Toe.
Oh,
He went. Yo, he slapped the shit out of the fucking audience member. The fuck out my way. Blink.
When he just started biting him, I was like,
oh shit.
That's some Moxley I remember watching in the tapes and in the clips. I'm like, all right, so we're doing that now. You're getting engaged on us. You're getting engaged on us.
He just walked out.
To be fair, Moxley is a great villain when he's able to do his villain thing.
Yeah.
Not when he's Bane.
Oh, his WWE stuff was horrible. Because he
comes back bigger, right?
Like he couldn't do what he wanted to. Like I every time I watched him, I was like, he looks like he's somebody trying to like play Brian Pillman, but he's not. But doesn't have the freedom that Pillman did. Like he's stuck, like Pillman stuck in the PG era.
Absolutely correct. Yes, that's perfect. And you can tell he was like, "Yo, I just want to be done with it."
Yeah.
Like whatever. I remember he said something to Triple H, and Triple H, like in the back, he was like, "Yo, what was that?" He goes, "Yo, I don't want to be here, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just writing out this contract. You have no idea how much I want to leave here. I'm not Roman. I'm not Seth. You guys are not fans of me for some reason. That's cool. I can go other places.
Yeah,
I got no problem with it. But just let me go with some dignity. You know what I'm saying? Which is WWE doesn't do that. You know.
And then he goes a death match with Bryan.
Huh? Yeah.
Like I can see him doing like a death match type of match with Bryan.
100%. Yeah.
I mean, he's already had a few in AEW. He just did the match with Nick Gage
with the massive, the one with the massive explosion.
I felt that in my living room. Yeah,
Boss, what did you think of that one?
I felt so bad for them.
I feel bad for Eddie mostly.
Yeah, because he died.
Laid his heart out in there.
Yeah, he literally died in that ring.
He was probably laying there like, what the fuck was that, bro?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, when is this gonna happen?
I know they got to the back and literally go, the fuck was that?
I mean, I give them credit for trying to play it off like Don Callis put shitty explosions in there in case Kenny was in there, but I think I just felt bad because everybody was expecting something bigger and nothing happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, I've seen death matches before.
Yeah, like I think the next night they did something. It might have been like Orton and the Fiend, and I was like, that explosion was more impressive than the one from.
I was expecting
he set a man on fire, bro.
True.
You understand that Randy Orton murdered a man on live TV and got away with it.
I was expecting them to do like that whole, like comedy bit where they just get a nuclear missile hitting the island and that covers the screen with a big ass bang.
Yeah.
I didn't expect like fucking little twirlers out there. Shing, shing, shing. And Eddie Kingston is on the floor like, the sparklers. Fucking shows making the sound effects. Pew, pew, pew. It's like, we got you now, Batman. Pew, pew. It's like, what? I think I would have, if I was Eddie Kingston, I'd have played it off like, what the fuck was this? Like, on some, yo, Kenny, didn't you set up the ring? You fucking suck at death matches. Like, blame Kenny for it or something. Don't lay there and die. Like, I can't believe.
I think that's what they did in the promo afterwards.
I blame Don Callis. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Fuck. Yeah, but let's just do cage matches, all right? Not death matches, all right? Leave that to Japan.
But just have the right camera angle for the cage match. Because when Jericho fell off the fucking...
Contact New Japan and be like, yo, talk to us, man. What can we do? Talk to us. Who's your explosion guy? Let's get your explosion guy. Let's get that guy.
Or just get something that makes a noise. That would have been the first step. Let's get something that actually makes a popping noise. Like they put little
a loud sound and like fill the ring with smoke.
They put an airbag underneath the little plywood, the little fucking airbag hydraulics. Pop. There you go. And Eddie Kingston died and came back to life the next week.
They could have just did the Kane sound effect with the fucking fire coming out.
Yeah.
Boom. Kane should be sounding loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember there was that one WrestleMania where like the whole set was on fire, and I was like, but meanwhile he doesn't get burned, but the Undertaker, one explosion.
Yep.
It's over for you, buddy.
The Elimination Chamber one?
Yeah, that one. He was on some shit.
He burnt the shit out of his chest, yo.
Shit, bro.
Yo, his shit was red.
He started like covering his chest up, like, yo, I gotta these burns gotta go away a little bit.
Yeah.
The dead man was alive. My man was burning. He had water.
That reminds me when he did the whole in that house show when he like stomped on the mat and did all this shit. I was like, the Undertaker just had some coke. What the hell just happened? Like he was mad hype. That same shit was like, oh shit.
I heard he almost killed that pyrotechnic. He told him, yo, that fire is too much.
Like, yo, my man. Yo, awesome. So Mike fist up, he's taping up his fist on some. All right, I gotta get some business right now.
You burnt the shit out of my chest.
Yeah. So AEW, no more death matches, please. Just you guys have great in-ring product. Don't fuck it up.
I mean, they did a good job with the Jericho and Nick Gage one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Which
Jericho?
They had an explosion.
It wasn't it was like a death match, but it wasn't an explosion match.
Oh, okay.
Jericho and Nick Gage.
Oh yeah,
with the pizza cutter.
I didn't think they were going to go like that far. I mean, I had just that was the same week that he had that Cardona match, so I was like, I wasn't expecting it to go that far on TV, and it did.
Two great things about that. Was not expecting Nick Gage because I hadn't seen everything prior to that.
Yeah. Then
I saw him, and then that pizza commercial went in
perfect timing.
I was like, I actually want some pizza now.
You knew he was,
but I was like, I didn't want some. Yo, no lie to you. I was like, yo, I may order some, but I didn't. But I was like,
hell no,
man, you couldn't make it better than that. And it was my favorite match with him was Juventud because I was like,
oh yeah.
That Juventud.
Where did Juventud go? I thought he was gonna come back or something.
No, I think he's in MLW right now. I believe so. I saw promotion from for MLW.
Yeah, and I think he's done like GCW and stuff. So I think he just does like indies and shit here and there.
Oh, I thought he was coming back on the low. That was like his first match on his way back.
I mean, he's always look. Just because you're not on TV doesn't mean you're not around.
Yeah, I think he's been
going
this whole time.
Doesn't mean like you're still not a big name. You know, I'm pretty sure he gets paid really good to get booked. Because he was one of the cornerstones of the cruiserweight division. Everybody loves him. Yeah, he's the juice.
The juice.
He came back and we was excited. I haven't seen him in years.
Exactly.
He looked all right too. He looked all right.
Yeah. Like, for a guy that's for that wrestling style, and as long as he's been around, he looks really good. Because usually, cruiserweights, they break down quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think the thing is with him and Ray, they were so young when they started. Like,
this is true.
Yes.
Like they're only in like their mid 40s or like.
Yeah, it's true. Ray was like 15 when he started.
Like we've just been seeing them forever, but like they were 20, 21 in WCW, so they're just like 45, 46 now, maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they have those smaller frames, so it's easier to maintain some of the time.
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan age when he went to WCW. Shit, he was just getting started. Man, still got a career in front of him. 20 more. I'll watch Juventud and Rey Mysterio again. It would have a great match. I don't know if Chris Jericho was one of those up in the sky type of guys, except for his little off the middle rope backflip that he does. I don't see him.
He could, but he was more of a technical.
Yeah,
he was one of those guys. Like he could mix it up if he needed to. If he wanted to, he could start doing the high flying stuff. But
like he wasn't doing crazy flips like Mysterio and Juventud.
Yeah, they're not gonna be as crisp.
Yeah, like they just reached the weight limit for the cruiserweight division. Like him, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, they're more of like actual technical wrestlers, but they can work with the luchadors. They knew that style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean Eddie, luchador style. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And remember, he got his frog flash from Bart Allen, who was an American. So you're like, oh, that's where that move came from. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Yeah, he tagged with what they call themselves the American something, and Bart Allen used to do it, and he was like, "Yo, it looks dope." And then unfortunately the guy passed away in his sleep, and he goes, "This is for Bart," so he started using it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice little tidbit.
Yeah.
Yo, real quick, Randy says, Tajiri's in MLW. Enzo is in MLW, and he wants Jason wants a Billy Kidman match. He wants him in AEW.
I got two questions for everybody.
I like that theme song.
First, which Billy Kidman one?
So you can run if you want to. The WWE one.
It's funny. Didn't fit him at all.
A good one.
It didn't fit him at all.
I was like, why does Billy Kidman have the song? She gave it to Rodney Mack or something like that.
Yeah, some gangster shit.
Right, yeah.
I remember his first time using that was Survivor Series in the Garden. And I was there. I was like, what the fuck is this?
You know what's funny? And before I ask questions, the fun part, that I love the AJ song, but that was meant for James Cowboy, James Storm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Supposed to be for him, and AJ was like, yeah, I'll take it, whatever, sure. just pay me. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But definitely the question I was gonna ask was, would you want to see Tajiri versus Ray versus Juventud?
Yeah, I think they can still go.
Yeah. Now, right? You go there?
Yeah. Where?
Oh, yeah.
Where we watching? What companies doing
watching an MLW? They have complete creative freedom.
I like to see that.
I wouldn't say WWE because you're going to limit them to like 2 moves.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got 30 seconds. Go out there and make me proud, guys.
Do the 619 and that's it.
Yep. And 2, what's your honest opinion, and I started Bosch, on Enzo? Like his all around career and everything that, has transpired with him.
He fucked
and
up.
You can't.
Excuse me. I asked the guest. Go ahead.
I was just.
I was a fan of his.
I was talking to this guy over here, bro.
Okay, cool.
Nobody's talking to you, Lay.
You're fine. So what's your excuse?
He popped up on that indie show that I saw Homicide at a few weeks ago, and like, I don't know, he just seemed off because he kept saying that they were in Brooklyn and like they were in Queens, and like the crowd every time he said Brooklyn, the crowd would chant it's Queens, and like I and like he started off as a baby face, like calling out the heel, and then like he challenged him, but then he walked away, and I was like, that was the most confusing shit I've ever seen. So I don't...
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I mean, I saw him at the Major Pod show in Boston a couple months ago, and he seemed like pretty on point there. So I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if he just had an off night or I mean, I thought those first 2 years he was in WWE, he was on fire.
Hell yeah.
I loved what he was doing with the cruiserweights, and then like those allegations came out, and then that was it.
His promos was dope to me.
I really liked him in NXT more.
Yeah.
I felt like NXT with the small arena fit him well because it's more personal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he's just, and when he came to me roster, I was a fan because a promo can make you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're just talented and you have no promo, ricochet, and nothing happens for you. But the promo can sometimes, him and Kaz sucked.
Yes.
In the ring. Let's be honest here. But that catchphrase and the theme and everybody loving them.
Yeah.
Like, that's why they never won a title, because like, we can put up with them, but they're like, can we honestly give them a title and justify it?
Yeah,
I think they were gonna.
It was a fun entrance.
Yeah.
I mean, I see like Kaz is in good shape now, so I think like I'm happy for him. Like I know he was having some troubles with like whatever problems he was going through, but it looks like he like cleaned
with the sauce.
It looks like he cleaned himself up, and like he's in great shape now. He's doing DDP yoga. He's dating DDP's daughter now.
Who?
He's dating He's dating DDP's daughter.
Yeah, and the funny thing, here's a funny part about that is that Luke Gallows was the one that reached out to me and goes, "Yo, listen, I got this little wrestling company. You want to come through and do some matches?" And then Impact was like, "Well, Luke is cool with you. Fuck it, let's do this."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's that good, see somebody. I like to see that turnaround. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm happy for him,
especially somebody young.
Yeah,
where they're still in the prime and they can come back and do something. You know what I mean? But it seems like, unfortunately, that Impact AEW relationship is ending.
It's done for now. Yeah.
Yeah, for now. Yeah, because I think they might be focusing on the New Japan thing because of Daniel. Because of Bryanson. I mean, when I saw that match that they had, I was like, first of all, this is on your YouTube channel. I can't wait to see what you have on the actual show. 2, I've been waiting years to see this shit. If you follow New Japan and you know anything about it, you better said, yo, what would happen if the American Dragon faced
Suzuki?
And you just sit there and go, wow, this is exactly what happened. So yeah. So expect more of those, like those crossover matches.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Kenta to show up and go, all right, now I'm going to put you to sleep, CM Punk.
Yeah.
My move.
Oh, yeah.
Waiting for that.
That has to be like a pay-per-view match.
The knee off of his fucking shoulders.
That's Kenta's move. Yeah.
And he actually called it to go to sleep also. He took everything from Kenta, CM Punk.
That's crazy.
And the funny, I remember I was telling somebody, and this is not a popular opinion about CM Punk, and people don't like it, but CM Punk isn't crisp in the ring.
Nah.
He's smooth, but you know what I mean by crisp, like Bret Hart crisp.
Yeah.
Like when the move, like it doesn't. I'm not saying it's sloppy, but you're like, I don't know. It doesn't.
His timing and his psychology is on point, but everything else is a little, not as desirable.
Even when he drops his elbow, it's like it's not.
He's
like
awkward.
Jay Lethal drops elbow, it's not tight. It's like
he's awkward.
Yeah,
he's a little awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Like,
I
definitely
see
like
that.
a Brian or Malenko or Brad.
Yes.
I'm saying, like he can still go, but it's never been like the smooth transition or it's a crispy looking move. You know what I mean? Like even like if you were to say like Eddie can do the helo thing, then right into an armbar, smooth, but it never looks that smooth with Punk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I remember I got into legit 10-minute argument with somebody about that. He had the Punk shirt and everything, and he was like, "Yo, but CM Punk." I go, "I understand, bro."
There's some people.
That doesn't. Listen. Stone Cold was not the greatest wrestler of all time, but when he needed to, he could be.
Yeah.
Could be. But at the time, he didn't need to be.
Yeah, there's some people that are just blind.
When he was studying Steve Austin, amazing wrestler.
Yep.
He went with Ricky Flair, like he wrestled the best. But once he realized, I'm stone cold, I need a stunner, a couple of loose press, a couple of punches, stomping. The fuck I need to overwork myself.
Yeah, there's some people there's some people you can't have a conversation with about wrestling because they just to the death, bro, to the death.
Yo, yeah.
Like,
and listen, the dude got to the point, goes, yo, fuck this, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I was like, dude, bro, first of all, we were making them all in.
Yeah.
I just told you my favorite wrestler of all time stopped being a great wrestler after he became successful. You don't see that? Nope.
Yo, he was the ringmaster. Wasn't the ring? The ring
walked away from me, bro. And he wasn't even the ringmaster when he was a ringmaster. He had like 2 moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ted DiBiase little fist from the second rope and the $1 Million Dream.
The $1 Million Dream.
Yeah, that's it.
Real quick, Matthew brought up something. He goes, what's up, guys? Did you hear that Walter is going to show up tomorrow? And also, I found it interesting, FTR is managed by Vicky Guerrero. And also, AEW signed Alberto Del Rio's manager as a question mark.
Oh, Ricardo.
Yes.
The announcers announcing.
Alberto. I haven't heard that.
It's funny. Out of those two, I liked him the most.
Yes.
Yeah.
And apparently, he can go.
Oh, he's a wrestler?
Yeah. He was in the Royal Rumble. He was in the Royal Rumble
with Kalisto for a little bit.
Yeah. Yes.
But he was wearing a mask for a while.
Okay. Absolutely correct. Yeah. So
he was in that 40-man Royal Rumble that Del Rio won, didn't he?
Might have been, but I know he was wrestling in NXT for a while with a mask.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So it's funny because WWE does what WWE does. They were about to do to Adam Cole and make a talented guy a manager.
They did that with Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. But you know what? Lashley needed that. Just like with MVP, he needed that mouthpiece. And Lilo was annoying enough.
I like him and MVP because they were great in TNA together.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the I forgot what they called themselves back then.
The Beatdown Clan.
The Beatdown Club. I used to love that. Their shirts had like a Samurai Wu-Tang kind of feel to it. I remember I ordered one and it never came.
No motherfuckers.
They always do that to you, bro.
My man. Yo, bro, $35. Never showed up.
Those motherfuckers.
So you know what I did? I took the L and never ordered anything from that place again.
Yeah, fuck it.
And I was like, yo, that shirt is dope. I'm gonna rock that. All of a sudden, it'll be there in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
They never said which 2 weeks, like.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. They could show up right now and I'll be like, yo, I think I can still fit it.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. Remember the last time Bobby Lashley was on TNA?
Like 2014, 2013?
So if that shirt shows up now, I'm like, yo, maybe it was worth the $35.
Yo, I think the only way that shirt shows up is if your next door neighbor's like, yo, bro, I don't know what this means, but I've been rocking this shit for a minute. I heard this shit went to I saw the Nukkle Hedd Podcast. Apparently they delivered it to the wrong. He goes, just shit. There's a hole in it.
Yo, listen, bro. I just thought it was a cool shirt. I thought it was a gift. I go, did the fact that name is not your name not saying anything, and the department is not the same apartment? Whatever, man. It's cool. Yeah, I never got it. It was, and I love the fact that it was the guys that were in it. You know what I mean? Because you had Low Key, you had Homicide. You had everybody in there. I thought it was dope. And not a lot of people like Low Key, but I really do.
No, Gigi.
Especially Ring of Honor.
Are we matching, Gigi?
We are matching. Yes.
You know who's not matching? Show.
We didn't even plan that.
I got purple on.
Would you not take your chest like that?
I was trying to find your shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where the hell is it? Then I remember I wore it and I got it dirty. I was like, son of a bitch. I knew it. I just looked at the hamper. I was like, I knew it. Whatever. I'm still going to wear the other shirt. Whatever.
Folks, they did not coordinate. This is just chance. They did not coordinate.
We did not.
Gigi said she wanted to go back to red, so I did it first. Fuck out of here.
You look fabulous.
Oh, thank
and
you.
I love how it just blends into your whole background thing. You just,
At first, I thought that was a couch cushion.
That guy behind you in the poster, that guy back there, sure enough, he's rolling over his grave right now.
Yes.
I know.
That you share his name.
Yeah.
He's like, ain't no way I'm here dressing like that.
Nope.
But meanwhile, you see in The Last Dragon, you go, really? Seriously.
I thought that was a couch cushion on his head. To be honest, if I'm being honest with you, I just didn't judge him for it. That's I didn't know it was a wig.
I want to apologize to Bosch from the get, but I was like, I didn't even know how to respond to that when I saw it. I was like, wow.
That's what I heard.
You were like
Yeah,
mid sentence
yeah.
too, and it just
Yeah, and I was like,
it just
stop, because I was like, wow.
I don't know if you heard me, but I had to say, I was like, show just came in the chat for everybody that's watching. Because you dead ass was like, blah, blah, blah. Wow.
Yeah. You ever had something like
I'm
that
like-
come in
I'm
your
trying to
visual
catch up
every
on
day?
everything on the chat right now. I just walked into I don't know what conversation right now,
Yo.
except it has to do with show
Bosch
and his
was
hair and the guy in the back.
yeah.
It's just
Bosch was confessing
Billy
to us that
Kidman?
his
What?
favorite
What am I
wrestler is Eva
missing
Marie.
here?
And CM Punk is
I
overrated.
do love Eva Marie.
Yeah, Eva Marie
What?
is his favorite wrestler. That's what we was talking about this whole
listen.
hour and a half.
Listen, I want to make this
And
clear.
that time she
Listen,
came out as a surprise at Barclays. Remember that?
you did-
Oh
she
my
did do that.
god!
How was that?
I was so
I was with
fucking
Gigi in the
tired.
seat.
We were all thinking it was gonna be Nikki. Yeah, we all thought it was gonna be Nikki Bella, and we're like, and then we hear homies like, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking
Uh-huh.
kidding me?"
I didn't even know. I didn't even know
How
who
I
it
deep
was.
were you into
fucking
the? How deep
mad.
were you into the?
And I'm still mad to this day. I'm glad that Shayna Baszler was able to put her back in catering.
Hey.
All right. Yep.
I hear that. Oh, there it
Out
is.
of here.
She
There
does
it
look
is.
good. Oh, there you go. Show.
Oh,
Get the
shit.
buttons
Wow.
ready. Show.
We can
Record
hear
it. Record it.
Bosch,
Show.
You said
brought
Eva
her-
Marie, and it drove me to drink.
She brought her
man.
boyfriend with her.
There you go.
Yeah.
Record it. Show. Record.
Here comes the
Record
sound.
the-
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold
Everybody
on.
be quiet.
Go ahead. Shh. Go ahead, Gigi. All right, we got it.
Cheers.
It's literally a moment in time. Moment in time.
Oh
We
man.
got
Moment
it,
in time.
baby.
Hey, cheers to that.
Hey, cheers.
Every time
Hey,
Gigi comes in the room, Gigi's in the building.
Word.
we're here.
Oh,
And that
shit.
was perfect. I made sure to put it right there by the mic just in case.
Yo, it came out perfect.
There you
That's
go.
exactly how we hear it every
One thing.
time.
And that's when we get to women's wrestling. Once she lights that blunt,
Yep.
It's
Well,
over.
then we're,
That's it.
then we're cooking with gasoline.
Open your windows, Bosch.
Oh, yeah.
It's about to smoke the whole house.
We all know this. We all know this. Yeah.
Think up the whole
I know.
podcast in a few seconds.
The last time I was hanging out with Bosch, I fucking text this girl, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm outside. I'm smoking a blunt right now."
Oh,
And it was like,
shit.
"Yeah, this is a typical Gigi answer. Yeah, she'll be in soon."
Yeah.
They know her.
But we figured out why you two guys get along so well. One of the things is the same favorite wrestler.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Eva
No,
Marie.
no.
Absolutely.
I was thinking Jeff
No,
Jarrett. Of course, it's Shawn Michaels.
Of course, it's Shawn
Yeah,
Michaels.
I was looking
No,
for the
Eva.
video of when Eva Marie popped out at Barclays, but I can't find it.
Oh my god!
You do.
thank
If you
God.
do it at any point,
so
You
bad.
send that to Toe, and Toe's gonna make good use of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
no,
I
he
gotta.
will.
I don't know if I ever saved it.
Yeah. This Toe will
Did she get
definitely
booed?
like,
Was that the night that we kind of like united as unicorns?
We were all wearing the New Day shirts and the unicorn.
The New Day shirts and the unicorn horns.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me see.
What?
Oh, shit. They united as
I
Oh,
forgot.
unicorn.
I only, the reason I remember those from The Rock says you weren't penises on your heads. I was like, it would only be The Rock to say that to them, and they were heels at this point. And he was like,
Yeah.
I was like, damn it, son, this is why you can't take The Rock anywhere.
It's true.
Come
Like
on.
a bestseller, and
Crown.
you call them penises. I'm like,
Fucked it all up.
He learned from Triple
No,
H.
no. They sold more after that, by the way. Started
Okay,
out-
I thought he.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's top merch right
The
now.
Rock made fun of it, so they're like, yo, it got to be cool.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get The
Oh.
Rock to make fun of this podcast. I'm gonna send him a picture of the show.
Give me well, this one. You better.
Yeah.
Of course.
But you gotta. Him and Ray Lewis are cool, so you erase the Ray Lewis jersey. You won't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, show.
He's
Do that
He's a
again.
marketing man. He's a marketing man. I get him. He markets everything. Oh, that's a good one.
Yo, quick
You look
question.
like-
Are they?
You guys have you guys ever seen Police Academy?
Oh yeah.
Remember when
that's a
Hightower
movie.
was dressed as a woman? Hightower was
Oh,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the
Hightower, the actual
Oh,
Will Smith, the
shit.
football player.
Yes.
fool with the Magnum, big ass gun.
That fucking
No, that's
bazooka.
Tackleberry.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Tackleberry.
bazooka.
The guy I'm talking about is the big, tall black cop. Like he was the strongest guy in
Oh,
all
I thought you meant the
He
guy
was
with
the he
with
was that
the-
voodoo expert that they they faked arrested. He's like that's my movie.
The one with the fucking Desert Eagle is Murtaugh, right?
Tackleberry.
That is Tackleberry.
Tackleberry. Okay,
Yeah, Murtaugh is from
Murtaugh is from
Lethal
Lethal
Weapon.
Weapon. Okay,
Yes.
so we do it.
Yeah.
Bruh.
We do a movie podcast too, Bosh. So you know we gotta
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
We
mind.
gotta teach him.
If you really love movies, you can always come on, man. So it's,
yes.
you know what I'm saying.
I'm just waiting for
No,
the
no.
cooking show at
Let
this
me-
point.
Let me ask this one.
I did a
Bosh,
cooking
what
stream
is your-
on Twitch.
What is your favorite movie of all time?
Scarface.
Scarface.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know. A classic. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand the appeal because a lot of drug dealers love it, but they do realize he
Yeah.
died at the end, right? I mean, he got it.
Most drug
You got
dealers
that.
do.
You know what I'm saying? Like double barrel to the back.
It's cool though. He took 100 bullets before he died though.
True.
And that's
I
not
can
cool.
take
to
them
100
bullet.
bullets.
I could
It's,
take
it's
some
cool to
bullet.
get away with it.
That is true.
You remember Val Kilmer got away with that in the Heat. He's a smart guy. Remember that, loser.
Mm-hmm. I could take them bullet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put the gun to the side. You wanna shoot me? I could take them bullet. You straight bugging.
Yeah, real quick. Chris, are you talking about Carrot Top, bro? He said that show's hair reminds him of a movie, but the only thing I see is black Carrot Top.
A Weird Al hair.
Yo,
Weird
for real.
Al hair.
Oh, the Weird
Oh,
Al.
I guess Weird Al. Yeah.
Yankovic?
No, it's more like Carrot Top.
I agree.
I want to say.
It's like
I
looking like a young Einstein kind of deal going for him over there.
He kind of looks like a little black Annie with the hair.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
There you go.
Sing us a song,
black-
show.
Black Annie with a dark
Yes,
beard.
sir. Oh, Chris.
Come on. The sun gonna come out tomorrow. You know,
Bet your bottom dollar
sit
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
in the projects in tomorrow.
All right. Off,
Gotta make a New York edition.
apologize, Bosh. Off the rails. We get off the
Yeah.
rails.
Yeah, my
It's all
fault.
good.
I'm gonna ask a quick
What? So
question.
what did y'all talk about so far? That I've been
started
gone,
with,
you know,
we
doing
started
mom
with Ring of
shit.
Honor's release. Ring of Honor's release. We spoke about that.
I'm sad I never went to a Ring of Honor show. I was really kind of looking forward to going to one, and then I see this. I was like, of course.
Well, haven't done one in
they're
New
gonna be
York
off
in a
You
to-
while.
could go somewhere else.
They're going to be off to April, so you know,
You should go to GCW in January.
there you go.
Let's see what the funds look like first. Santa Claus is looking to collect. All right,
Hell
all
yeah.
the Santa Clauses, different credit cards, and Santa Claus are looking to collect with interest.
For real.
Mm-hmm. Plus, you need your budget for.
Exactly. There's always money for that.
Now that's when you put a
Always money
sound
for
effect
that.
on, show.
What?
That's when you put a fucking sound effect on. You don't tell
Yeah.
you don't have somebody go
Yeah.
into a deep soliloquy and just be on some
Nope.
Nah, Nick.
Yeah, I got that one ready too.
Yo, Gigi was pouring
Yeah,
her heart
no,
out
but-
to us. And you just hear
Nope.
from show. And she's like, what? Yo, me and Lay was like, yo, my man. Somebody's gonna have to kick you.
It was so disrespectful. I have it. I have yet to put it up because every time I see it, I'm like, this motherfucker.
I hate this movie.
They're like, you ever realize there's a time not to test your equipment? It's that moment where somebody's like, they're giving you real shit, and all of a sudden you're nope. You're like, what the fuck
Sorry.
is that?
And it
bro?
was about women's wrestling.
Yes.
That was a great.
It was
It's about
legit.
women's wrestling. You know, like
and it was
it's
and it
one of
was
the best.
dope. And all you hear, nope. And we're like,
Oh no,
what?
it wasn't
Nope.
even with women's wrestling. I think we were just talking about NXT in general
No,
and
no.
whatnot.
We was talking about you going to the shows. Like how many
Yeah.
shows you been to? You was like, I went to this one show.
Oh, that's
and
right.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the best
This
and
was
the
the
show
best
was
show I've ever been
NXT
to.
in
Yep.
Brooklyn.
Yep.
It
And
was
then I hit
NXT Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
Yo,
and
she
yo,
Everybody
said,
was
"What
confused.
the
Show
fuck?
put his head
How-
down like he was a dog that went in the garbage. He was like,
You just see me
Yeah,
disappear.
like when you tell a dog, was this you? And they just do the whole.
You
Like,
just
yo,
see
show.
the top of the head.
First of all-
and then the two words. My bad.
My bad.
my apologies.
She looked at me like, who the fuck pressed that button? Doo-doo, doo-doo. Yo.
No, but it wasn't even 2 seconds later that Toe went ahead and gave you up. Like, Toe, why you press that button?
Word. There's only 2 of us with buttons.
Yeah,
B.
but you know I don't have that shit. And me and Lay, I felt like me and Lay looked at each other like, this nigga really? Like,
Yeah, absolutely correct. I was like, wow, my man, did you just do that right now?
I haven't pressed the button since.
bullshit.
Oh.
Bullshit.
You haven't heard that note since.
Since
I
when?
retired it.
Bullshit, show.
Yeah, how you retired it when you keep using it?
What? You just said I got it right here.
Exactly.
You just said I
You
got it
just
right
used
here.
it like a couple minutes
Anyway.
ago.
I was
Right.
showing Bosh how we did it.
Back on the rails.
Yes. What were
Please.
we talking about, Lay? Keep telling Gigi what we're talking about.
ROH.
So we spoke about ROH, right? The fact that releasing everybody, possibly the guys could go. We spoke about women's wrestling. Somebody asked a question. Women's wrestling. We did the AEW. We asked actually Bosh about who's doing it better off the camera, and it kind of came on. You know, like between the TBS title and just Jade Cardwell should win it, just Thunder Rosa win it, and we went off the rails again, like 4 different subjects.
Yeah. We also spoke about Charlotte wanting to leave and if she left, how she would.
About leaving the company. What would they do to keep her? Would she leave? Where would she
Yo,
go?
Yeah.
that backstage heat.
Yeah.
Yep.
That we was talking about and we were kind of touching base when you doing the watch along on Monday.
Yeah.
How there was like general heat because Charlotte didn't want to go through the segment.
Yeah.
That she wasn't supposed to throw the belt on the ground, that she was, supposed to give it to Sonya Deville. But she was like, yeah, fuck that shit and just do that shit.
I agreed with her.
And how she is, what they're saying is that Charlotte is uneasy to work with in the backstage area, that nobody wants to work with her because of her attitude. And then whether this is just all on her own or is this some influence from Andrade? Which is, I think I want to say it's influence from both her father and Andrade. But then you get to see an actual wrestling show. And we all know that Charlotte likes to outperform. But at this point, she has literally outperformed almost everybody. And now we're just going to get rematches.
And it's funny because
what's the next one for her? Sasha Banks.
Bosh said it the best. He was like, yo, you got these like 4 women, right, that they like concentrate on. And how exciting is that?
You got like one that always rotates in and out.
Yeah. It was like, all right,
Bianca,
end of the line. Let's start over. Let's change dance forms.
Word. Bianca's to do
out.
Bailey because Bailey is out injured. So we gotta replace one B with another B.
Meanwhile, you have Ripley, you have all these other talents that are out there, and you put the tag team
And
titles
wasting Ripley's talents with putting her in a tag team on.
And this is not like we spoke about before.
I forgot they were tag team champions.
This is not like with the Rock and Sock connection we're talking about. Like it's the odd pairing that works. It doesn't.
I think they saw like, oh, let's make a female version of RK Bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly that.
Like Brian
That's exactly
and
what
Kane.
Yeah.
But they already had a
because
female
that-
version of RK Bro with fucking Randy Orton and Broseph. They were already the female version of RK Bro. They didn't need a second female version. Rhea Ripley and Nikki Cross.
And Ripley.
Oh, by the way, I don't like Randy Orton or Broseph either, Bosh. We gave him a list of people we didn't like before we got on here. So just so if anybody forgot, fuck John Cena too.
Did Toe tell you how much he hates Hogan?
No.
Did he tell you how much Toe needs to tell you how much he hates Hogan?
I told him how much
we all hate
Kenny
Hogan.
hates Cena. Because, we all know that Hogan's the best wrestler of all time.
Here we
Period.
go.
Like, Lay agrees with me. You see that face he got on? That's his I agree
You
with
know
you face.
you're not one of his peoples, right? I'm just saying.
Yo, you don't see the picture right here behind me? We went
My
shopping
man,
together, me and Hogan.
Was that for free or did you have to pay? Because if you had to pay, then you paid him.
Hey, he paid
So
attention
he had
to
no
me.
choice.
He paid attention to me when I walked up to him, so it was an even exchange.
He saw you and he saw a dollar sign like, hello, who are you? Benjamin?
No,
Thank you, Benjamin.
He said, what up, nigga?
First off, it was
oops.
$80. It wasn't 100. It was $80. It wasn't.
He pulled a Booker T on you.
But you know what?
I'm coming for you, nigga.
But me and Hogan is cool, and Hogan is just fucking tan. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Hogan, my nigga. Hogan been my nigga since 1988.
That nigga orange. What
That's
the fuck
true.
you talking about, tan?
That's my favorite color, orange.
Mm-hmm. So
Shit.
Toe hates Cena. He hates the Miz. She hates Eva Marie. Who you hate, Bosh?
There's somebody you don't like. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate Omega, but I don't see like.
Oh, okay.
Oh hell nah!
You know,
I like he's a good wrestler. I just find him corny.
I get
Wait,
you.
wait.
I understand, Bosh.
Same thing with the Bucks.
I can
the
see
Bucks,
it.
like when the
because-
Bucks were trying to be tough guys last year, I was like, when they were trying to play tough guys against FTR, I was like, I don't believe it. Like I can see like if it's like Kingston and Mox, like yeah, those guys can kick my ass. Like when I look at the Young Bucks, I'm like I would kick their ass. I don't think they can kick my ass. So I feel like them trying to play tough guys didn't work for them. Like but I like what they're doing now that they're finally heels and not trying to like be baby faces or something that they're not. Like now that like okay, they can be like obnoxious
Goofy?
chicken.
You can be goofy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They can be goofy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can. You know what it is? If you ever seen Omega as a cleaner,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of like okay, I see that.
I wasn't really watching New Japan at that time, so I didn't get to see most of that stuff. So like most of the Omega stuff I have seen is AEW.
Yeah. So I'm like
basing it on that.
If you're exposed to the cleaner, not necessarily a tough guy, but more of a performer. That's what I want to say. It's more like an act. You know what I mean? Like I'm with you. If Kenny Omega was like to square up with me, I'd be like, yo, this is not gonna go well for you. You may outweigh me, but nothing about you says fighter.
But then when he had like the match with Brian was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of him, or I won't doubt my abilities if I have to fight him at all.
Yeah, like same with the Young Bucks, like this.
Yeah, I would laugh.
Amazing.
Yeah,
but like I don't like when they were trying to like that like couple weeks where they were trying to play tough guys.
Yeah,
like leading into that feud with FTR, I was like, just stop.
Like I feel like I would have I would have a bigger challenge from Penta than any of those guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I look at Penta and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to scrap this dude. First of all, purely because he's Mexican and they scrap no matter what. Skill or no skill, you have to drop them dudes.
Well, like Penta, I'm basing it on his Lucha Underground shit.
Of course,
he was badass in Lucha Underground, so I definitely wouldn't fuck with Penta.
Exactly. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But Matt Jackson, I'm winning that fight. I'm not even doubting it. I'm gonna throw hands with Matt Jackson. I go, well.
Like I met them like years ago, and I tower over both of them.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, is he my height? Is Bosh my height, Gigi?
He's 6'4".
Oh, so you short as fuck, bro.
Yo, don't let the camera. Yo,
don't let
whoever
him know
took that
that
picture with us,
Bruh.
fucked up the camera.
Nah, you gotta let the people know.
Up the camera
that he's
angle.
short.
You
Yo,
can't
Bosh.
sell
He
it.
got the
Bosh.
camera. He got the camera looking down.
I ain't telling his fucking height.
Gigi's been hating on me ever since I convinced everyone that Hogan's better than Cena. So that trust me, I can see your height and we're the same height, Bosh. Don't worry about it. We know. Real recognize real, Bosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I think maybe Cheyenne could give him a run for his money, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, you know.
Hold on, wait. We
might have to make this happen in a karaoke.
4'9", bro.
Wait, what happened?
Just possibly nothing. I'm trying to throw in comparison. This is very tall friend of ours. You know, the voice of wrestling, the next voice of wrestling, which is Cheyenne. All right.
Damn, she's comparing
You
you to
and him,
Cheyenne.
I'm telling you, y'all like giants, bro.
5'9".
Giants. And I want to see who's taller now. I'm curious, man. I'm so curious. It's
That's good.
You know what? Moving forward.
Remember when Show did the to you? Remember when Show did the note to you? Let's go back to
why
that
you
one.
bringing this to me? Because she called you Dink? That's nothing to do with me, bro.
First off, motherfucker, if you're gonna compare me to a midget, wrestler, you fucking do it to Max Mini, motherfucker. You compare me to Max Mini. Because Max Mini's the greatest fucking midget wrestler in the history of wrestling, motherfucker. All right, you don't compare me to Dink, bitch. Let's get that shit straight.
Shit.
Let's get that shit straight.
So Kenny Omega.
Yeah, you were saying. I'm sorry, you were saying.
My apologies.
It's out of- It's out of love, show.
Wow. So, damn, tell them how you really feel. It's all right. It's okay.
I'm about to shit.
Oh my god. This is how I feel about Kenny Omega. We got the cleaner Kenny Omega. We got the Japan anime version of Kenny Omega. And when he came to the States, we got the Japan American version of Kenny Omega, which is watered down and you know, it's like he wants to, you know, touch, you know, make sure he keeps his roots and whatnot. But transitioning it a little bit coming here, it's not the same.
Agreed.
And especially when you don't have that same strong style competition consistently here in the States, which what he was so used to.
It came out with Brian.
Exactly. And, you know, until he gets those type of opponents, he's not going to reach that peak level that we want him to be, like what we saw in Japan.
Well, I feel like after that Bryan match, right? That's when he's like, yo, I've been doing it all. I could have been doing it all wrong for so long here. I've been doing it the American style, right? Because I'm working in America now. That's not how I became a champion. I became a champion by the strong style. And now since they're bringing in New Japan guys every other couple of weeks, as we've seen, you know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for that moment where Kenny, after he loses the title, Kenny's like, I'm sick of this shit, whatever. I want a real match. And then you just see
Okada.
The Rainmaker. Okada.
And he comes out, he goes, you said a real match?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Who did you, what?
King.
Shut your mouth.
Strong style.
Shut your mouth. Who did you have better matches with than me? Not even your golden lover friend, me. And that's a little reference to Bushi for the fun of it. Throw him in there. Bring him in after he heals, hopefully.
Golden Lovers. Wow.
Golden, that's right. The Golden Lovers. I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, that's a tag team, isn't it? Then I saw it, I was like, yeah, it is.
That was gonna be me and Show's OnlyFans, but he chickened out on me.
I know.
That just sounds like golden showers.
I was thinking the same.
I felt like if it's Golden Shower, it should be Randy Orton's first entrance when he used to have the he knows what I'm talking about. The Golden Shower come down, even Christian's on your own. The same thing, like Golden Shower, Golden Lovers need the Golden Shower. Nobody sees that? It makes it tough. But yeah, I feel like Kenny should do that. He goes like, yo, I need a real opponent that's gonna put me to my limits. And all of a sudden, Okada comes out. The money rains down. And then that match alone, you give that match a solid. You give it an Iron Man match. I don't give a shit. Just let me watch that match. The last hour of a pay-per-view. Okada, Kenny. That's all I need.
Snap, suplex, bloop. That's my favorite.
You don't think Pac bring out the strong style from Kenny Omega?
He could. But it would
They had a match a while ago, right?
It would be
they had the triple threat match, and I think that was his first title match.
That match had me like, yo, anybody could win it. That was a dope match. But I feel like him and Okada there's this chemistry that I don't know, man. It's crazy between them two, man. You know, and they do the match, they do the story well in the way it goes, like the first half, the second, and then the last act. I don't know, man. If you guys have never seen it out there, check it out. Kenny Omega versus Okada.
Wait,
doesn't matter which match.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which match. By the way, pick your poison, and you're gonna love it. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Where's the kid that fought the blower, Joe?
That's the Golden Showers, dude.
That's Now I cannot get Golden Shower.
There you go. Yo, we got a new tag team for Diamond Wrestling. The Golden Showers.
This is completely Bosch's fault. I'm gonna call them the Golden Showers now.
That's it.
Golden Showers.
You have officially made the family, Bosch.
He's purple showers. He can't be golden. He's purple. He's thick to purple.
I can't do that. Damn it, man. This sucks. Yeah.
The
Remember
Golden Lovers.
The Golden Showers? Who? I meant the golden Lovers. That doesn't help, by the way.
No, it doesn't.
Showers, lovers.
That sounds like an Attitude Era type tag team, the Golden Showers.
It does. And I feel like that's Goldust all over that.
Oh, yeah. Goldust and Mark Marrow. That was their unofficial tag team name.
Damn.
The Golden Showers?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Talking about Goldust, he just had a great match.
Bless Mark Marrow.
I forgot who he was fighting.
Brian Danielson.
Yeah, Brian Danielson.
Oh, he had a good match. He still could go.
Yeah.
Was it Brian Danielson?
Yeah.
It was the first.
recently.
It was the first round of the tournament
Mhm.
on Rampage.
That was a good
Or was
match.
it Dynamite on Saturday?
Old man still got it.
Yo, they don't call him the Natural for nothing, show.
Yeah, sometimes you can call people names, doesn't mean they are.
No. But he got that shit outside of the WWF.
What?
A lot of people got names that they aren't.
Yeah, but none of them were called the Natural.
That is true.
Oh, we spoke about Braun Breaker too.
With 3 Ks.
Third one silent.
2
Yo.
Ks.
2 Ks, the third one is silent. Yeah.
How funny was that shit though, where that picture was circulating, where you see his dad talking to Chucky, and then he's talking to Chucky, like, God damn it, this is what we did. This is what we did. This is why we brought him here for this shit to have and create this moment. It can't be a fucking coincidence. Fuck out of here. Somebody was thinking backstage, like, hey, let's use this guy. I know.
I mean, it worked out. I mean, they got the
Fuck that
show that
shit.
comes on right after, but it worked out that they had him there.
It did, but you have like that one guy that's like, oh, I'm just writing it for the show, but you have that one guy like, nah, I know who this motherfucker is. Hold up, nah, I remember this shit in WCW.
We're gonna make Rex.
Nah, I don't know
Steiner-
anything about this. This is a
We're
segment
gonna
going
make Rex
into
Steiner do it. Yeah, Rex Steiner. I mean, Braun Breaker. You know what I mean?
With 2 Ks.
Yeah. But we're talking about how it was a good thing that he didn't win the title. Like we're glad he didn't win it.
Yeah.
It was a good thing.
Yo, Ciampa came
So
out
I
with
didn't get a
gladiator
chance
suit?
to see it.
What happened?
I didn't get to see all of it, but I definitely was trying to check out that Ciampa match. Like I caught like parts of it and whatnot, and I obviously saw the results. It's good that we have champion as I need champion to stay champion for a long time.
Ciampa.
Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
You said he came out he dressed like the
He
God
dressed
of
out.
War?
No, he dressed out like a gladiator.
No, like Kratos.
No, God of
Oh,
War.
okay. Oh, okay.
Kratos.
Yeah.
Because I only saw a picture when he came out. I was like, what the fuck is this carrying cross looking motherfucker doing not on the ring right now? NXT 2.0. Come on, what the fuck? Like
I only have it.
You know what's funny?
They're doing all the WCW's fucking pay-per-views.
Now that I in retrospect that I see what has happened to Karrion Kross, and I'm gonna veer off really hard here. Yo, maybe you should have stayed in NXT or in the Indies, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I followed him in the Indies, and I'm like, yo, he's dope, whatever. I'm like, oh, he's coming to NXT. Cool. I kind of had that fucked up match with the Battle Cat. Kenny, I got you.
Yep, Kenny. Down here.
And I'm like, all right, whatever.
wait,
but
my
he still had a pretty good run, right? And then Jeff Hardy roll up. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
The fruit roll up. Because he's
I
all
was like-
neon colored
I
and
was
shit.
I was like, yo, it's funny because I tuned into Raw.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes the WWE
because
cuts him
I'm a
off.
fan of Karrion and I want to see him do well.
Oh,
And now all of a sudden, there's a roll up, man.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Root roll up by Jeff fucking Hardy. That
Yep.
was losing to everybody.
But yo,
before that.
Lay, take solace to the fact that the one motherfucker on Facebook thinks that's not a burial. He's a
No.
monster now because he got rolled up by Jeff Hardy who was losing for 6 weeks in a row. That's not a burial.
now listen, we all have our opinions. We've all heard our opinions.
Welcome everybody
Only-
that just
only
came
Bob's
into
opinion,
the chat.
because as when you come into the podcast, I'm pretty sure you may have a different take on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you follow Karrion Kross, but you can pretty much tell what they were going for with him.
I saw a little bit of his stuff in Impact before he came
Yeah.
in. The whole call up has been confusing, like from losing to Jeff, and then now he looks like the fourth member of Demolition, and they got rid of Scarlett for some reason. Like Scarlett was like the best part of the package in the entrance.
Yeah.
and they got rid of her. I don't know why. I
found
don't
out he
think,
was Spanish.
Yo, I just got a theory.
Hell nah.
Yeah, we all just found out he's Spanish with that one. But I got a theory. I think the guy who originally wanted to write for Ric Flair, his grandson is right for Cross because this guy's Spartacus now. Remember when they wanted to make Ric Flair Spartacus? So now fucking Karrion Kross is Spartacus. See the lineage.
I originally thought he was going to go on like a losing spree, and then Scarlett was going to come in, and then he'd start winning once he had Scarlett like guiding him.
You know what's funny?
What's going on with her? Where is she?
You know what that would do is that would remind me of Mil Muertes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I love
that would be so
Mil
good.
Muertes in Lucha Underground.
Oh
the funny thing is, like, yo, you could tell, like, when he wrestled Prince Puma, we know who he is.
Oh yeah.
Prince Puma, he wasn't tall, but big man, and he could move, kind of like Jeff Cobb. You know, it's like it's a big man. He can move.
That man was a brick wall. Like he could move, but he was like that nigga was brick wall. You ran into him. That's it.
Absolutely.
The Pro Wrestling Podcast says that he thinks she's pregnant.
Okay. They married, right?
Cool.
I think they just got engaged.
They got engaged,
but I don't know why I thought they were already married.
Me too.
I thought they were married also.
I don't know why I swear they've been married for years.
I'm with you. I was like, yo,
they're engaged.
I thought they were married in TNA.
What? Yeah, same here. I thought they've been married for like 5 years now.
Yeah. All of a sudden they're engaged. I'm like, congratulations. I believe. By the way, really nice couple. I congratulations to him on his thing. He was like, yo, thank you, much appreciated. Liked it. I was like, oh, there you go. Nice guy.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? He looks like an absolute savage. Pretty nice guy, seems.
Yo, shining the
he's
voice.
Look like a bitch now, but kind of like Bobby Lashley, but I'll get into that later.
Hey.
Yo, I'm not
he's just missing his MVP, bro.
No. They fucking Bobby up, bro. It's either 1 week he's a monster, the next week he's a bitch. And they're trying to do the same shit with Roman. I don't know why this guy's fucking afraid of Brock Lesnar. He beat him 17 times at WrestleMania.
It's a fucking human tiger, bro.
I don't give a shit.
Dude.
Because my man came back.
He grew his hair and he lost his balls. What the fuck?
That's it.
I want to make it very clear to you. Brock's Achilles heel has always been not being the brightest guy in the room, right? That's his thing, right? That's why he's Paul Heyman, right?
Yep.
His mouthpiece, his pretty much his strategy. Now, who has him? The guy that already has a brain. Roman.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, so the Great White Hypes come back and now Roman Reigns is the bitch. That's how we do it now. He's been dominating. All of a sudden, oh no, we got the white guy. He has to look like a baby back bitch now.
Yo, but Lay, you want more logic? Here goes more logic for you. I'm gonna throw at you. Drew McIntyre beat Goldberg and Brock Lesnar in like 5 minutes total. Bobby Lashley's afraid of Goldberg because he came out and said, I'm gonna murder you.
And tackled him off the stage.
Listen, until Goldberg walks out with Arn Anderson, that is just an empty threat.
Yo, for real, get the Glock.
All right. Nah, I don't believe you, son.
Let me get my Glock.
Where's Arn? You got Arn Anderson with you? Nope, I didn't think so. Shut the fuck up.
Murder is a PG word.
So now we gotta ask the guest, the man of the hour. Bosh, what do you think of that booking when it comes to both Bobby Lashley and Roman right now, the way they're doing both characters?
I mean, I think Roman's being booked perfectly. I thought Bobby was being booked great until the Goldberg shit happened. Like, I like that he kicked his ass at SummerSlam. Then he came back. I was like, oh god, now they're gonna let Goldberg get his win back. And I mean, I thought they had an okay for a Goldberg match. I thought it was decent. There we go. Goldberg's the guy I can't stand. I forgot about Goldberg. But
Me too. That makes two of us.
Goldberg's at the top of my list.
Old ass.
So how do you see the Roman being booked perfectly? Because I clearly have a different view. So I'm just trying to figure that out. I just want to hear the opinion of the other side of the.
I think that's the role that I've always wanted to see him in, is like the number one heel.
But a coward heel?
The one. The ones.
I'm gonna agree with the guest.
Because now he's being booked as a coward heel almost.
Bro, the man is 6'5", 330 pounds.
The man, this is the thing. With Roman, he's the man that's there to collect the paycheck. If he don't want to go ahead and fight Brock, he ain't going to fight. Same thing when Brock was like, if I don't want to fight you, I don't want to fight you. Brock also sometimes did the same thing. The same time, though.
It's true, but I'm talking about the booking right now. No, I agree with you 100%. But like right now, like does the coward heel fit what he was already doing before? Because the head of the table, it's not a coward.
A couple years ago, they were trying to book him like Daniel Bryan. Like,
I get
trying to make him the underdog.
As he's come back, he's been the head of the table, right?
He wasn't afraid of the Fiend.
All of a sudden, now you went through this Fiend and Braun Strowman easily.
We're gonna get to that, by the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow.
And through Edge and everybody, right? And all of a sudden now he's a bitch ass. Like the head of the table's afraid of somebody?
Yo, Lay, real quick. Gigi, to your point, when Brock Lesnar did that, it was under the advisement of Paul Heyman. It was really Paul Heyman stopping him, like, no, we don't do this for free. And Brock would always smile at the dude when he walked away. Where Roman Reigns is doing it now, like, yo, I got to get out of the ring before he hurts me.
So Boss, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to understand, like, does this favor Roman, or does it hurts him a little? Because to me, it hurts him. Like, yo, we got this heel run that he started, right? And he started it big because he came in, wrecked everyone, took the belt, it was on, right? And he's been on that roll. All of a sudden, the Great White Hype comes back. All of a sudden, he's a bitch ass. He calls out Brock when he thinks Brock is there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They kind of had him like cowering away from the demon a little bit too.
I mean, for a guy that probably weighs 4,000 pounds and the thing's gonna buckle under him.
He did survive that deadly drop.
That spiritual power, it destroys buckles, man.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yo, that exploding match in AEW and that that top rope drop are the two deadliest things I've ever seen in wrestling. You know, I'm surprised he survived that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like it's one of those things. Like now, do you want to turn into a coward now, where he might wind up with a program with his cousin, so he can't look strong next to the superstar. That's what I'm feeling like that's like what they're doing.
I think they were more concerned with trying to make Brock Lesnar still look strong than Roman looking strong.
Because that's hard.
Yeah. So Roman could beat him.
That's really hard. Cornbread Fred motherfucker needs to look strong.
I agree with you though, Lay.
Huh? Right?
Because when I saw them, he's not much bigger than actually.
Yo, in all honesty,
he's bigger
Brock
than
Lesnar.
Brock.
Brock Lesnar is 6'2", about 295, right? He's always had trouble making the UFC weight, right?
Yeah.
But Roman is legitly 6'4". They just mark him down, and he's 265. So he's a slimmer, but he is taller than me.
Yeah, you know he is. I didn't know
that like perception, but still, bro. I mean, the guy is selling more merch than John Cena has done.
Hashtag cornbread motherfucker.
You got to be like, yo, why are we making him like a bitch? Cena even look like a bitch. Cena destroyed factions by himself.
He murdered them.
He destroyed correction. Let me take this back.
Fractions, sir. Fractions.
We have a different vocab here, bro.
Yeah.
Because of
because of Diamond Wrestling. Because of Diamond Wrestling. Yeah. That's right.
So yeah,
the show in Diamond Wrestling.
So this guy can't take out one fake Viking.
So who do you see him going with next now that Brock is suspended?
Well, we all know where this is going.
I was about to say the same.
We know it. We know it's
Drew.
Drew. Come on. Because Drew. What else is right away? He said, "Reigns."
Who does Roman have, and who does Drew have right now?
Each other. That's about it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I think Survivor Series will be. Are they going? I don't know if there's.
It'll be him and Big E.
Champion versus champion.
Yeah.
Are they going to want to do? I feel like. I know, like a couple of years ago, they skipped that because the year that they did the NXT shit, they skipped it.
Wait, that was fun.
Well, they did it last year with Drew and Roman.
You know what I liked about that when they did that, the secondary title match was fun.
Yeah,
because
like the IC North American. Yeah,
exactly. You had
but they weren't going to put Adam Cole in there with Brock.
Yeah. But by the way, Adam Cole and Brock, I'd have been like, all right, I get that part.
Yeah.
That's really a mismatch. I'm saying, but Brock versus Roman is not. You know what I mean? In a sense. But I don't know. I'm sorry, which is my opinion. The booking annoys me with that.
So hold on, wait. You guys are okay with Drew McIntyre just coming and being number one contender with Roman?
Nobody's okay with it.
Nobody said it was okay with it.
I want it for the record.
We're seeing it.
I want it for the record that we're not okay with this.
Hold up. he just lost a clown crap.
Yeah,
right.
The house show.
Oh, that was a clown crap.
But he lost. It's a pay-per-view event.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you get a title shot. That's the problem.
Seth.
Yeah. Same with Seth.
Seth just lost the Hell in a Cell, and he's the number one contender.
I just wanted all your opinions for the cinematographer writing down everything we're saying. Just so you know it's on record.
Yeah.
Because it kind of sounded like y'all was accepting it. And you know,
I just said that. Realistically, he's the only person they
yeah.
Word. I don't know where it's going.
Because the only logical choice would be Xavier Woods or Goldberg, because they're the only ones that came out strong of the fucking Crown Mierda.
Xavier's not ready.
We're
not putting Xavier ready for it. Roman just yet.
Right,
no, there has to be some build to that. Right now, Xavier, if anything, should go for like the IC title.
I was talking to.
Is Nakamura still the Intercontinental?
Dewdrops. Yeah, Nakamura's still the Intercontinental champion. I was talking to Kenny on Monday when we was doing the Raw reaction, and I was telling him that right now, if they wanted to drop the title at WrestleMania from Roman, Xavier Woods is in that perfect spot. He's the king of the ring. They can build him up. He's not really like losing to anybody, and he's staying far away from Roman and the world title. Like he had his run against Bobby Lashley. He held his own. Like he's the biggest guy they have now, outside of making someone out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yo, show.
He did it again.
But
no. That was a perfect no. I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, Xavier. I feel Xavier needs to bulk up. He's too small, man.
Xavier needs to bulk up.
He needs to bulk up, bro.
Define bulk up. Do you mean get taller?
Yeah, he's already.
My man is like 225 pounds of solid muscle.
Man, he's your height.
Did you see him wrestle Ricochet? Do you know who Ricochet is before I ask you that question?
Yes, I know who little Ricochet is.
Motherfucker, he just won the goddamn King of the Ring. And if he keeps this up and goes to the Royal Rumble and wins the Royal Rumble, he's the biggest guy you have now outside of the picture.
He was Finn Balor's size. Finn Balor's like 120 pounds.
You can't even pronounce his name, and you're gonna tell me I'm wrong?
He was Finn Balor. Finn Balor
like 100 pounds. And they the same fucking. They look the same stature.
Show. You seen Charlotte's ass, and you gonna tell me that Xavier Woods is too small?
She got a fat ass.
Yo, you're gonna have to go, show. Yo, we don't condone this level of racism going on in this motherfucker right here, bro. We're gonna get us canceled with just shit. We got a guest on the show, and you're doing this blasphemy shit.
Shit.
Everyone knows I don't get mad. Everyone knows I'm the fucking Dalai Lama.
Exactly.
And you're pissing me off, show. You're getting me there. You're getting me there.
What are you doing?
Someone in the chat say you're canceled. Bro.
What are you doing?
Word. We just fucking got canceled.
Maybe you disagree.
This guy.
Xavier Woods is
right above me.
20 pounds heavier than Kofi. And Kofi got destroyed.
It's still here. Yo, my man. What?
Y'all don't agree with me? No. Xavier Woods is not the same size as Kofi?
Not.
They the same size.
What?
Yo.
Can I grab him?
He's more brolic than Kofi.
He's more brolic, but
he's probably like a few
Kofi 10 about toes. 195 at best.
And what is Xavier Woods?
225 to almost 230.
And you telling me your boy? Your boy is not gonna destroy him?
No, this is just we're just doing math here. What is a higher number? 195 or 235?
265.
That's not what I asked you.
For the head of the table.
That's not what I asked you. What's a higher number?
Show, let me ask you a question. Show, let me ask you a question. Show. Do you think Daniel Bryan is a big fucking guy?
No.
Do you think that Finn Balor is a big fucking guy?
No, and they both got destroyed by this man.
Do you think CM Punk is a big guy?
No.
All three of them had crazy matches with Brock Lesnar. At the time, Brock Lesnar was 300 and something pounds.
It's true.
Kofi, Xavier Woods is bigger than all three of them.
It's true.
My man, start watching wrestling the opposite way you watch movies.
I don't even think Xavier Woods could fucking suplex Brock Lesnar.
He could.
He can actually
could.
with his
He
weight.
could.
But here's the thing. You want to know why those matches are so good? Because Brock Lesnar works better with smaller people.
Absolutely.
Because they're faster and they make the match a little bit more entertaining.
Yes. Absolutely correct.
That's the thing. If you have a guy at the same build, it's just going to be like a brawler match to see who's going to be more powerful overall.
Like that's what it is with,
but the thing
Roman.
is the disadvantage, you have to kind of see it as like David versus Goliath type of way, because he's always the beast, Look at the matches that he had with Rey Mysterio.
True.
Like before, and this was before he fucking blew up, even like back then and whatnot.
Yeah.
He has better matches with smaller people because it makes the match go.
He had a very decent match with Jeff Hardy. I'm sorry, with Jeff Hardy.
I was going to say,
to answer your point, with Jeff Hardy, he had a match, and it was because Jeff is a lighter guy. That's your point. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. The smaller guys just basically not only make the match more fun, but when he hits their moves, when Brock Lesnar fucking does a suplex, the way they sell, because how they're so and it's just insane. It makes you believe it. But the thing is that they're more of the underdogs because they're obviously 10 times, 20 times smaller than Brock Lesnar.
Him and AJ.
So it's like kind of watching an underdog story just give it its all, even though they won the match or they didn't win the match. And a lot of times they didn't win the match, but at the same time, they kind of did, because the match that they put on with Brock Lesnar, he's a legit athlete. He likes to wrestle. That's why we wouldn't be doing this shit. He does. He likes to kind of put a story. When the shit gets real, he'll put you in your place, like he did with fucking Strowman.
Oh, he punched him right in his face. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, because he fucked up. He's like, yo, get your shit together. That's it. Fuck. Slow down.
All right.
Maybe I'm looking at wrestling differently.
You gotta open your eyes when you watch it.
I'm sorry. I'm watching it differently. I'm this little guy cannot beat Braun Strowman. Cannot beat the fucking head of the table.
You're watching.
Fucking Big E might not be able to beat the head of the table. You might not let him.
You're watching wrestling like this. That's how you're watching wrestling. And I never said to beat Roman. I said just to fucking be at WrestleMania with him. If you want to fucking get, build up a guy to have a main event with him. Xavier Woods is in that perfect spot right now to keep that momentum going. It had nothing to do with size, because Rey Mysterio's been world champion multiple times.
Now, question: what would you do to actually propel both of them? Because they're not gonna want to step on the head of the table. But they're gonna have to do something like Stone Cold with Bret Hart, where he doesn't tap out.
Wait, what are you talking about?
To propel both of them, like to not stomp Xavier Woods and to not lose the head of the table, because they're not gonna want to lose the title to Xavier. So how do you propel both of them in the match? Do you have them fucking pass out? Like, what's your idea?
You put on a good match,
and that's it. And he loses.
Don't squash Xavier. You build up the match enough. Xavier could wrestle, so.
I know that elbow drop is dope. That's one of the top elbow drops I like. I like that shit. You made it his own.
Yeah, I feel like you're talking out both sides of your face. Like what? I feel like you're talking out as like when you said something like that, you're looking and going, "Yo, I like that." Like this is the wrestling I like. And then when you say it's too small, you're looking at a promoter side or some shit. Like you're trying to hire him for a wrestling company. I don't know where your mind's at when you say certain things, but
I'm trying to imagine him beating this tall head of the table dude.
That's the beauty
that
about
killed
wrestling.
Everybody.
That's the beauty about wrestling. They had the gimmick that Andre the Giant was undefeated, and Hogan beat him at WrestleMania. Like
my man used to wrap himself on the ropes. That guy was terrible. His knees was hurting or something.
Damn,
you could tell he was hurting, bro.
I apologize for this fucking guy.
I'm sorry, Bosh.
I wasn't even talking to Bosh. I was talking to the viewers. We got new viewers in here, and you're embarrassing the shit out. Like Bosh already done. He already been in our group chat. I'm pretty sure he knows.
Okay.
He's been through the torture already. Which I'm
My
surprised you haven't muted us, to be honest
I
with you.
told him he wasn't gonna
Yeah.
show up.
But
Fuck this shit.
the new viewers and the people in the future that watch this shit, I'm sorry for him.
This is our friends.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I believe Hogan could beat Andre the Giant. He used to look him in his eyes. They was tall.
Now he's trying to win you back by saying something.
Yep.
You
stupid
see,
shit
you
like
gotta
fucking
say
Hogan.
something about Hogan.
You see this shit, Lane? You see this shit? He's trying to get back in God's grace over here.
He
You
said,
Hogan.
you know what, show? I like you.
Nah.
Disgusting.
You don't flip flop on me, show.
Sir, that is unbecoming of you,
Word.
sir.
Word.
Oh shit! I tried to bring him back.
You know what's funny?
Unbecoming.
You know what's funny? I can't lie to you. I respected you more when you didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I respected that attitude. You don't give a shit. I love that.
We're
But
off.
all of a sudden you're backing up,
Yep.
and now you're being booked like Roman.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're
You know
off
what
the
that
rails.
means, right? You're being booked like a
straight
pig.
bitch.
Like a bitch.
Yeah, I know,
Straight
I know,
bitch.
I know,
All right.
I know.
Anyway,
Let's,
back
yeah,
to
let's
it.
let's go back to what we were talking about. Go ahead, Lay. Oh, Gigi, whichever one.
My whole thing was the booking makes no sense from the beginning of Roman becoming who he did and becoming the head of the table to right now. It's like you're thinking. I'm thinking in my head. Where did I miss a transition from the head of the table to bitch?
It almost happened as soon as the Jimmy or Jey Uso came in. When the brother came in.
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yeah, it almost like, once Jimmy like settled in, it's like, all right, you're the head of the table. Now it's like, all right, we need Roman to look softer so these people could do something.
I can see that. No, like I said, like I don't want to. Clearly, we've done on it way too long already.
Yeah.
But, it's one of those things where it's like I don't understand the booking, and I don't like it because here's a guy that you wanted us to cheer for. Now we're behind him, and now you're like not doing the right thing. Right? You know what I'm saying? You're not booking him the way you probably should be. I don't know. We can move on.
Maybe they're making him a bitch to beat him later on, and then you'll be like, "Oh shit!"
It actually started with Drew. When he wrestled Drew, it was champion versus champion. He had that little bitch in him.
You got some bitch in you.
Yeah, he showed his little bit of bitch in him. But go ahead, Show. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
Nah. I can't talk no more, man. That's it. I called Xavier Little.
Yo,
Charlotte Flair's
hold
the best.
on. When I speak, you don't shut the fuck up. When I tell you to speak, now you want to show respect. You better get your ass talking, Show. Don't make me have Lay go over there.
All right, Jose. Charlotte Flair, I don't know how the fuck you say he's
Participation is
underrated. You straight bugging.
I don't know how we got to Charlotte Flair, Show, but all right.
Listen, that's my wrestler.
Yo, that question was like at 9. By the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
No, but
Gigi.
yeah, you want to reference it.
I have no idea what question this was because it came in a little bit after finish.
My boy Jose G said Charlotte Flair's overrated, right?
Straight bugging.
This
Best
was
lady
at
on the
Like
mic.
9 something, Gigi.
I've been
9
trying
something.
to address him, B. I'm tight. It's been boiling.
I don't
in
think
me.
she's overrated. I think she's just bored with the competition that she's been having, in all honesty. I think we've seen a lot of Charlotte Flair. We know her moveset, but it's not that she's overrated. It's how she's booked. And that's
She's
not
overbooked.
really...
Nah.
She's over... I don't think she's over... She's booked with the wrong people because she's booked with the same repetitive people that we've been seeing for the last 4 to 5, 7, 10 possibly years going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
It's time. You know what? When she decided to cash not her Royal Rumble pick or whatever the case may be was and then she decided to choose Rhea Ripley to go NXT. I enjoy that because it's like kind of going back to your roots, and it was somebody
They
different.
probably had the best match of that Mania.
Oh, absolutely. It was dope.
True.
Like that match was good. The thing is that now you're bringing the same people back in rotation. You're not putting anybody new. Therefore, it's no longer exciting. It's the same old shit, the same fucking day, the same fucking hour.
Well, that's what I think.
What do you want now?
Now they have her back with Becky, where you're going to Survivor Series for champion versus champion. That's why I think like there might be a part of them they're like playing this whole belt thing up, like, and making it seem like there's like legit heat between them. So when they face each other at Survivor Series, like people are invested. Like, oh shit, they really hate each other.
There could be some actual tension.
Yeah,
Is it like a work shoot?
Bully Ray was saying the same thing on the Busted Open. He was saying that like either it's a work or they're gonna just turn it into a work because they realize it's the hottest thing right now and everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, that's a funny thing about like wrestling in period. It's like it's very fickle.
Yeah,
like right at that moment, that's the thing, and all of a sudden they move on.
Yeah, but the minute she left NXT the first time, that's when she started going downhill. I'll say it.
There's no downhill. Charlotte Flair.
Nikki Bella was the John Cena of the women's division back in them days, and she hurt Charlotte Flair because she couldn't keep up with her. And then Charlotte Flair had to turn into I'm the daughter of Ric Flair. And she didn't do that shit in NXT. She was having wonderful matches in NXT. And then she had those matches with Bayley and Sasha Banks, and then no one else. The best thing I've seen her do was in NXT. That's just my opinion.
She just put everything together now.
I can't
name one female that's better on the mic, bro.
What?
All the females sound exactly the fucking Bianca Belair.
What?
Sounds exactly like Sasha.
Oh wait, you think she's good on the mic, bro?
She's perfect on the mic. She doesn't talk that much. She's always upset. No, she has a comeback to everybody. Even when she threw the belt, she was like, "Yo, let's go belt for belt right now, kid. I'll kick your ass right now." She's nasty. Her fucking wardrobe is nasty. She looked like Cruella DeVille. Her boots is nasty. She's got style. She's amazing. Name one person that's better than this lady.
Sasha Banks.
Aside from Sasha, wrestling. I hate that little. That shit is stupid. It's just annoying.
And the fucking and the big ass woo that she does and those fake ass chops.
She don't say woo.
She don't
it's
even
the
make
crowd that
sound
says
when
woo.
she's
I haven't heard her say woo once.
Yo, dude, every time she ends a fucking promo, she says woo. She wooed the shit out of Alexa Bliss when they had their little fucking thing.
That was 3 years ago.
That was 3 years ago?
Okay.
She
That was 3
fought
years ago?
Alexa Bliss like 8 years ago
She
with
just
the
defended
dog.
the title against Alexa Bliss. My man
That was
said,
a long time
my
ago,
man
bro.
said, yo, this is the words that came out your mouth, show. Charlotte Flair's the best because she looks like Cruella DeVille.
No.
No, those are the
She
words that
put
came
it
out your
all
fucking
together.
mouth.
Her style of wrestling, her fucking. I just love everything about her. It's not her look. It's not her ass. It's nothing sexual with her. That's how you know she's good.
It better not be that.
Because she doesn't have any.
Exactly.
All right.
Her
She ain't got
personality.
nothing. What
Personality.
Andrade is
Sexual.
hitting is beyond me because I don't know.
Hey,
There's nothing. There's
he gets
nothing much
all of
that's
it in
there.
there.
And
There's
I'm
nothing
not
to stop it.
hating. Listen, I will admit when somebody got asked, Bailey got some cheeks on her.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Tori
Yep.
Storm,
Naomi.
cheeks on her.
Oh,
What?
the bum bum.
Yeah.
Oh, the bum
What?
bum.
You know, Belair, También. You know she got a bum bum on her. You know she got ass on her. Charlotte Flair does not have ass.
Nope.
All right. Between her and Paige and you know, they ain't got ass. Now, unless fucking Andrade is doing her fucking up the ass, that's the only way she's gonna get some ass. Unless that is implants for her. And God knows how many bumps she fucking be taking because she wants to oversell. So I don't think she'd be looking good with saggy cheeks or leaky cheeks.
She already popped the
It was
tip.
Wow.
Wow.
So
All right.
Andrade needs to figure out what to do something because she needs to get some ass because I have no idea what he's holding on to back there.
Yo, I don't know if it's me.
But
Belair
I
is
do
annoying me on the mic.
love Charlotte Flair as a wrestler.
Oh,
Not mistaken that she just ain't got no ass.
Yeah,
That's how we're stating.
I got a question.
That's what we're stating.
I got a question for all y'all, but it's mostly for show, and I want all y'all to answer also. If Charlotte's last name wasn't Flair, would you feel the same way about her?
exactly the same. Like I told you, take the Flair away and just watch her.
Yo,
Just
show,
watch her wrestle. Watch her be.
show,
Watch her come out with her fucking double colored suit with her two-tone boots.
show,
Just watch her.
Show, we already know you're a thief. But now you just proved you're a fucking liar. Go ahead. Lay, Bosh, Gigi, the floor is yours. You can answer the question if you
My
want.
bad.
I think if anything, we wouldn't be as hard on her if she wasn't a Flair.
Oh shit.
Oh, no, I'm
Oh,
hard on
shit.
everybody. I'm hard on everybody. You can ask anybody. I'm hard on everybody.
But I think the reason that she gets the hate she does is because people think she's pushed because she's Flair.
But doesn't it look like that? I mean,
Nah.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna go off the merit of her wrestling alone. She can go.
Yeah,
that's it. Like if she can wrestle.
Not with everyone.
Bro.
Not with everyone.
No, but the point is, when she's on, she's high level.
She's a good dance part. She's a good dance partner.
That's what I'm saying is, I am not a Charlotte fan, but I can admit with if you're high level, it's kind of like Seth Rollins. Not a fan, but when Seth is on, there's almost very few people better in that situation where they're like in the match and they're going through the flow of it. Very few people. I don't care about Flair. I care about her booking or overbooking or she always has to have a title. That's bullshit. But when she wrestles purely in that ring, there's very few people that can actually go with her like that. Like I can't compare one match with her doing her thing to somebody else's on another side. Sometimes I'm like, yo, she did her thing over there. I can legitimately be like, yo, Flair, Charlotte had like a 5-star match. I'm not Dave Meltzer, but I'm just saying she had a 5-star match in my eyes, you know? And I feel like sometimes for her it's not hard, but sometimes she makes it hard for herself. You know, like trying to put in the character or whatever, but I strip all the Flair away, and I'm just talking about the wrestler. She can go. I got no problem with it.
She reminds me of Macho Man. She elevates the belt.
I don't know.
The belt doesn't make her.
We
She wears
disagree
that
on
belt
that.
so well, bro. It's amazing. I've seen it on other people. It's like it looks trash.
Listen,
we disagree
I'm
on
wondering.
that.
Wait, give me a second. But I see that you are literally, your screen is right above me, and I'm smoking. I'm wondering if by any chance any of this shit is hitting you after that comment. I just want to know if I'm smoking and you're feeling the effects right now, because that last statement that you just said made no fucking sense whatsoever. And I adore you. You are my friend.
Oh, it doesn't make
sir,
sense.
How are you comparing Macho Man Randy the fucking Savage to Charlotte Flair?
I feel like Macho Man could have had the TNT.
No.
24-hour championship and elevated it.
Listen, as your friend,
He said Macho Man.
Listen to me. We don't do that here.
I apologize. That was too much.
Gigi.
That was too much. My bad.
We don't do that. We don't do that. I am your friend. I am telling you this because if you were my friend, I think somebody will slap the shit out of you. But you are my friend.
Yeah, we're trying to save your life, Show.
Yo, you're gonna be mad at me.
You don't say shit like this in like a wrestling bar. Somebody may be like, "What the fuck did you just say right now?" You might offend somebody, and we don't want to do that. However, Charlotte Flair, without the Flair name, would she get this much shit? Depending on her attitude and how she feels entitled. If you take that entitlement away, she would just get pushed to catering. However, not so much, because she is a phenomenal athlete, right? She can, like you said, like Lay said, she can go. But not only can she go in the ring, her mic skills as well has just, compared to someone who sounds completely scripted, she sounds like she's going off the script when she probably is on the script. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. Like she's pushing it.
Because there are a lot of women that feel like very scripted.
Yep. Bianca Belair. I hate her fucking
I feel
let's move beyond Bianca. Let's say Liv Morgan. Let's say Carmella. And I love Jim Carrey mask face.
I love Carmella, but like the promos feel scripted. Natalia.
Yeah. Oh my God, Natalia! I love Natalia.
She sounds fucking scripted.
Word, like she's so. I don't know whether it's because she's so proper, or it's but she sounds.
And I think the same thing with Naomi. Naomi up until now with the Sonya Deville feud, like lately, like the little bit she's done with Sonya, she sounded like she's like just talking as herself and not sounding scripted, which is great. Where it doesn't like she doesn't have to say "feel the glow" at the end of every promo. I think when you're trying to like work in catchphrases to every promo, it doesn't sound real.
Yeah.
That's like, if Gigi cuts like this promo on somebody and then finds a way to work in like fucking for the win at the end.
The win.
Like, yeah. I don't know.
Because I'm going
Correct.
for the win.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like,
seem natural.
no.
No, that's not a natural phrase in a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to get on my, like, anytime she
Exactly.
would work in like feel the glow, I'm like, oh my God, you're so much better. Like, you don't have to say feel the glow. Like,
And everyone's gonna feel the glow. And then you didn't, it was that awkward last glow where you didn't know if you wanted to go high pitch, seriousness, like, you know, she didn't know how to work it.
yeah.
But it was forced. You know?
Like if she was like, you
And that
gotta
was-
feel the glow, bitch, then like, oh, okay.
Word.
There you go. That's how you do it. You add bitch to anything.
Glow
and
stick
it
up
hit.
your ass and then shake your ass around. Boom.
Oh.
That's it.
Can I ask the guest a question? And
No,
Gigi's gonna
no,
be mad.
you can't ask a fucking question.
Because I already know
You know
what the
what? The
answer
fact
is.
that he asked us permission and that
Yeah.
he's completely disregarding, like,
Yeah,
no,
it's not-
you
nah,
may
nah.
not do
Fuck Toe.
It's okay. I'm just gonna go with it.
Fuck Toe. Yo, you telling me Charlotte Flair is not a much better champion than Becky Big Balls?
I feel like I think they've just Charlotte's always, like I said this before Gigi got on, like Charlotte's always in the title picture. Like she's either defending or fighting for it. Like I was saying, I don't remember a pay-per-view or a Mania where she's not in the title match. Or like,
Well, I know a Mania she wasn't a part of.
yeah, but
But,
like,
you know.
yeah, because she wasn't in the title match.
Her husband.
No,
Her husband.
no, because of her man, because of Andrade.
Hell yeah. You release my man. All right, we're gonna release him, but you ain't a man.
Okay,
Hey,
I'm not a
so
WrestleMania
even
man.
then-
Hulk Hogan fought in 10 fucking WrestleManias back to back for
But
the
then
title.
Even then, what happened? She came back the next night. She's in the title picture.
True.
Yep.
I remember Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, that
Y'all
would have been the
forgot
match.
about me.
That
Wait,
would have been the
her, no.
WrestleMania.
The best part was the excuse. I was exposed to COVID-19. Like, nah, I'm gonna have to see some medical records because I don't believe this shit. And even if you were, it's still over them 10 days to go to WrestleMania. Just
Yeah.
say it.
Word. How long you was quarantined? 2 days? This bitch liar. You know you was suspended. Oh well.
Well, didn't they make up the excuse they thought she was pregnant?
But what else? Ain't nobody impregnated that.
That's you making up some fucking stories.
No.
Nigga, stop making fake news. What's wrong?
Word.
They
Andrade just with her for a flare.
that was the rumor when she was gone. Like, oh, she's pregnant.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was going around for a little bit.
But Bailey that's been gone for 9 months.
But she
No,
fucked
no.
up her knee.
No, yeah, she's injured. She got
Yeah.
injured right before they went live in
'Cause
front of a live crowd.
They forced her to work out extra, and then she fucked up her knee right before
Nah.
the Hell in a Cell match with Bianca
And that
Belair.
was so fucked up because you know she's always
Oh,
hyped.
the last
And
woman
that was
standing
like
match.
that was like the first one of like the first shows back with an audience.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
And like she was
Literally
carrying,
right before it.
and she was like carrying the SmackDown throughout the pandemic.
It really was.
I can't wait for her to come back. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to when she
I-
comes back. I'm gonna be excited for it.
Me
She has
too.
her mic skills and the wrestling skills. Her mic skills.
I think
That
she's gonna
was
be like,
so
I think she's
cool.
gonna be cheered like crazy when she comes back.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. Correct. Absolutely, yeah.
Hopefully
Oh
she
yeah,
beats-
absolutely.
By the way, Show, can I ask you a question? How silly
Oh,
do you feel right now knowing that she's injured? And you said,
No,
that
no. I knew she was injured, but it's funny how
No,
they
you
said she
didn't.
was injured for
No,
9
you
months.
I don't believe that.
She was
You're like,
injured
oh,
for
she's been out for all
9
these
months.
months. Like,
Well-
how dare her?
No,
I don't even think she's in a relationship. She broke
made
up
a
with the
video
dude in,
about it.
AEW.
Yeah.
Yes.
We made that comment like when she first got injured. She's gonna be
Yeah.
out for 9 months. We was like, that's
9
convenient, isn't
months.
it?
I was like, wow.
We thought
9
she was
months.
pregnant before you got the actual confirmation that she fucked up her knee and shit.
That's a they could have said 9.5, 10. I remember saying this. 8. Matter of fact,
Yeah, yeah.
we'll call it later. 9 months on the dot. She pregnant on
Yep.
the low.
Yep.
Just like fucking MVP broke his ribs. Oops.
From an RKO.
From
The
RKO.
broke
The
MVP's ribs.
RKO broke his ribs. That's the most wildest shit I ever heard. Wait, what? How, Sway?
Gonna come back. His limp is gone. New knees. How much longer he got left? Because Bobby needs him.
Hey, it was his birthday though today.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
It really was.
That's right.
Happy birthday to
MVP
MVP.
birthday.
Yeah.
That's
MVP,
right.
Happy birthday. Oh, late birthdays, Bobby Fish. Happy birthday. CM Punk. Happy birthday.
All of them. Yes.
They both had a
Oh,
fight.
and
I mean,
Hacksaw
a
Jim
birthday?
Duggan. Hacksaw Jim Duggan has prostate cancer.
Yeah.
That's right.
Damn.
So best wishes
and
to
he's
him.
going in for surgery. He's going in for surgery tomorrow.
Joe.
So
Thoughts and prayers
word.
go out to him. Hell of a dude. Hell of a fucking dude.
Yo, Jim Ross got skin cancer?
Yes.
Yeah.
He got
Yup.
diagnosed with skin cancer also.
It's just going down.
Oh, it's-
Oof.
So I just want
Painful.
to say something. I was wishing happy birthdays, and you guys completely brought that shit down.
Nah, that was Toe. Don't bring it on me.
I literally was like, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Word,
Celebrate
he said,
life. And then what do I get? Skin cancer.
everybody's dying.
I'm like, come on.
Hey,
man.
no,
But you
I'm
know
bad.
what? We're wishing these guys well on their happy birthday and many more. And we're wishing Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Jim Ross many more and
Many more
success,
birthdays.
on your battle with what's going on with you.
Recovery. That's it. We all gonna kick out into two.
Yeah.
Two
All right.
Joe, is it Blue Cheese's birthday today?
It is? Blue cheese. Happy birthday,
Hey, happy
bro.
birthday, Blue Cheese.
Happy birthday.
Oh, shit.
Blue
I'm asking you to
cheese.
confirm it.
Cheese in the building.
Cheese of blue. Happy
right.
birthday to you.
Oh,
Oh, hey! That
shit.
worked.
There
He
you
a
go.
rapper.
Bars.
Oh, shit. Bars.
Bars.
Oh, shit. Hit row, baby. I like that group. That was a nice match.
Oh,
Hit row?
shit. They grown on me. Because I didn't like him at first. I'm like, really? Why do I feel like this is just like I feel like this is like hands of Vince McMahon and just be like, oh, let's be a back group. We're gonna do this. Like that's what I envisioned. But you know what? They have grown on me.
Like you just
Now let's see
discovered
what
Death Row.
happens. Let's see what happens though when they're on the main roster. This is my thing.
So
now
who's
what are
going-
we gonna do? Are we gonna? Are they gonna get lost in the shuffle? Or are we actually going to go ahead and push a fraction out there? And
that
it's
must be the toxic.
4 people. It's not 3. It's 4 because one of them is a bitch and she a
And the
bad bitch.
female. Yeah.
She
I
gets
mean-
out. She's like, I'm gonna hit you with pipes. I'm gonna hit you with chain.
Oh, I
you
didn't see
know,
all that.
like-
She was just, I'm beat
Oh,
something.
Hit
No, well,
row, hit
in
row.
Yeah,
NXT,
hit row,
they
hit row.
had like the backstage type of shit
Hit
and
row.
whatnot. And it looked like she's like, yo, fuck that. If the boys get down, I'm gonna get down too with the boys. They've grown on me. Now, what's gonna happen now? What they're on SmackDown?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
And
baby.
they made their debut last Friday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Let's see what
man.
happens.
With Sanity, that they left that bad taste in my mouth, man. I don't know. I have no.
Oh man, that was
Yeah.
so good. That was such and the fact that they didn't bring all 3 of them up, just like they had to they always had to separate.
Yeah.
Like they always had to separate a fraction before going up to the main roster. It would have been amazing to have Nikki Cross be NXT Nikki Cross and them two, just like working their whole thing, like exactly. It would have been like basically the Shield take over, but just Mad Max, pretty much.
Yeah.
They could have gone that way if you wanted to.
It's
Needed a
funny, like
superhero.
you
Just gritty.
you get the Shield right on so many levels, right? Like
Mhm.
the way they came up, right? Like I remember, I literally, no shit, Bosh. I had literally got back into watching wrestling, right? And the Shield were like a year after.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, a bunch of young dudes, they coming through, they don't give a shit, they're doing their thing. You're like, I'm with it, right? Like with the Hounds of Justice or whatever. And you're like, are you guys really about justice? You just like fucking people up. That's when my boys got into it. Like, yo, just like fucking people up, right? And then out of it, amazingly, then what wrestling does great, if you do it right, you get 3 separate stars,
Mm-hmm.
right? But as in a group, you see them shine differently. Everybody's, and you can do that with Hit Row. You can easily do that with each member if you book it the same way. It's not hard, right? It's not hard. Look, Roman was part of a tag team first, and Seth became world champs before the guy that got the singles title. You know what I'm saying? So if you, if you think about it properly, you can do it. Top Dollar can easily be a world heavyweight champion just because of the fact that he does 2 things well. He can tweet and he can talk on the mic, but he's a big man. He can move. And then Swerve is unfair because we know
he's nasty.
That. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, then the women that they have, she can definitely roll. You know what I'm saying? Give her some more time. You know, develop.
I mean, I think
she
only
needs
did like
a little bit
two,
more.
yeah, she only did like 2 matches on NXT.
Exactly.
Like,
so you can do
she needs
it.
more
She has
experience.
potential, but she wasn't there just yet.
Like it's like a Jade Cargill. You can definitely develop her.
Yeah.
Along the way,
And
right?
I think that's what WWE is trying to do as well. Like that's
let's hope.
their.
They have the charisma and they have the personality already. Like
and then there's the Adonis guy. Him, I have the most faith in.
He can wrestle. I haven't seen him.
He can wrestle, and he has his charisma that oozes out more than anybody else. When you see him wrestle, you see it come out of him.
Yo, Williams is saying that he's hurt. That has something to do with his health. I don't know. I'm asking. That's probably why he wasn't in the match.
He has that kind of like Carmelo Hayes kind of thing going for him. Like it's not necessarily. He doesn't have to say anything. You just see the persona. It comes out of him.
Oh, he's like Charlotte Flair.
When it comes to the Shield, that's that Dean Ambrose shit. What?
No, I'm talking to Show. He's fucking Show trying to compare this shit to Charlotte Flair.
It oozes out of her. I'm agreeing with Lay. Why are you looking at me like this?
Do me a favor. Don't ever cut me off.
Oh, it's right.
Don't ever cut me off. Especially with Flair. You piece of
shit.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't take an effort for the guy to do it. Especially while he's wrestling. Like, he can, like that Tony D'Angelo guy.
Yeah.
At first, I wasn't a fan, but he sells it so well. And this was no pun intended, by the way.
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
Yeah, no, I was like, forget about it. But he does it so well that I believe it. You know what I mean? Like it's a natural thing, and that's what you want when you want to develop a group. You want to separate them like that. Each guy or woman have their thing. Swerve is smooth, right? Top Dollar is a big guy. He talks a big game, but he's strong. This dude Adonis is like, he's just naturally cool. It's like it's easy for him. And then the lady, good looking, once she gets her thing going, be money. So you can easily do that if you do it. Just follow the Shield program, as I call it, in your money.
I can see them pushing, what's his name, Top Dollar, because they they use them on the A&E show. Like, so I feel like they can trust them to do outside of WWE stuff.
Absolutely.
Like, correct. I don't think they would have thrown him on that project if they didn't have that faith in him.
Yeah. It's like a kind of like a Miz thing.
Yeah.
But not shitty. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's the guy from the Hidden Treasure shit. The Treasure Show.
Yeah.
I was wondering where I saw him before.
Yeah, if you follow that Shield formula with almost any fraction, you'll be okay. Play to the strengths, and you'll be fine. Don't try to make them something else.
Well, the Shield came out with a bang, though. They started off with a bang. Hit Row's not really starting off with a bang. They're starting off, from square one.
I get that, but the point is, even no matter how you start them, you could change the way you do it. You have the narrative. You control the narrative through the TV, through the shows.
No, I hear
Every
you.
Friday, you can book them a certain way. You can book them right.
No, I hear you. But all right, so just to go off of what Cap said yesterday after the podcast, when the Shield debuted and they attacked Ryback with CM Punk, WWE said these 3 guys you need to care about. Then they booked them immediately in a main event, 6-man tag, and that match was crazy. Hit Row on the other hand, we got new people coming in. They come out, y'all motherfuckers had to tell them that you're somebody to care about. We're gonna do everything in our power to let them know we don't give a shit about you, but hopefully y'all can convince them. That's a little bit of difference.
Here's the thing. When the personality is able to shine through, remember, each Shield member was able to show their personality.
No.
Right? That's what I'm saying. And once you're able to do that, and Top Dollar does it the way they NXT, everybody's gonna be like, they're gonna have a favorite, and they're gonna like the group. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I hear you, but Ruby Soho or Ruby Riott and the Riot Squad showed their personality also, and they weren't going anywhere.
2 things. They're women, and clearly somebody in the booking is sexist. John Laurinaitis, for some reason, is booking the women. I don't understand that.
But you also get
two. They're all talented, and for some reason, they don't like talented wrestlers. The WWE.
Hey, but Hit Row has something going for them too. They're talented and they're black, and you know how we know
What?
Oh shit.
Well, you
With
know how
3Ks.
we know
Oh shit.
the third K is silent.
Okay, listen.
Mhm.
All I
Wait. Really quickly, on a side note, I just have Ruby Soho's fucking theme song right now because all I hear is Ruby, Ruby, Ruby Soho, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby Soho, and that's all I fucking hear.
That shit got stuck in my head when I went to AEW.
really?
Oh my god, yes. When I hear this, I'm like, it's like that little hook right there, just like Ruby Soho.
Soho.
Like, damn it. I'm doing it again.
I'm still not
Continue.
Yo, listen, man. I
You know what? I want her to win the TBS title.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I play that Roman song once and I can't turn it off. I feel like I'm listening to Sephiroth theme from Final Fantasy. So it's like epic, and I'm like, damn, I can't. I'm walking somewhere and I go, I'm not gonna play it again. Then repeat till I get to the place, and I'm like, and you feel like, you know what I mean? You feel like something else. But I get you. It's to me, it's the beginning of it, and then I understand where you're coming from. Trust me. It's annoying. What are you doing? This one will take a
Roman
minute.
Reigns.
I think that's his way of saying there's 15 minutes left.
Yeah, 15 minutes left. Let's
What
talk
I was
about
saying is,
Charlotte Flair and
What I
let's
was
end
saying
it
to
right.
you is, what I was saying to you, Toe, is
Wait a minute.
the point of it is,
Weren't we supposed to talk about like scariest fucking
well, we got 15 minutes.
wrestlers
There wasn't a
due
lot
to
of.
fucking
Yeah.
Halloween? Weren't we in thing? Didn't you have our hair? What happened?
Show fucked it up
sorry.
for
Right
everybody.
here, son.
I'm gonna start it.
You got a little high? So you
Mortis.
was committed to this.
Yeah.
Mortis.
What
We got
happened?
Mortis.
There you go, Mortis.
What
Wrath.
happened?
We got Mortis. The reptile of WCW.
Yes. Doink.
Mortis.
The Pennywise of WWF.
Nobody's scarier than the Undertaker. When he first came out.
Mankind was scary when he first came out.
True, yeah.
That's true.
I'm gonna go with a current Abaddon.
Yo, her look is freaky as fuck. I love it.
And the fact that we are having Abaddon fight on tomorrow, amazing with Britt Baker. Now, oh my god, I'm gonna let the next person go before I.
Yo, is her
give
character a
in.
vampire? Like, I'm not too familiar with her.
It's like a demon type of shit.
Yeah, it's like a possession almost.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Right out.
And it's
Oh, man.
like her commitment to the look is batshit. I respect it. She's almost like she's like MJF level to commitment.
Yeah,
She is.
Damn.
that whole
Yo.
look is just so intimidating and everything like that.
The Pro Wrestling Podcast said that he thinks she's hot. Not gonna lie.
Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah.
without the makeup, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, she is. But you like that zombie demon kind of deal going for you, bro. No judgment here, bro.
Right?
Bird.
We work with show, so there you go.
This is true.
Fact.
This is true.
Shit.
And show
Ooh, I
get
think
turns on by
Rhea
2x4s.
Bosh,
Oh,
you
yeah,
had
really was
somebody
cute.
that used to scare you when you were younger? You know, like somebody that scared you shit when you were growing up?
Waylon Mercy.
Huh?
Waylon Mercy. Remember him?
Ah, yes. Waylon Mercy, who clearly, if anybody, you don't know this, he inspired Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're right. Because he had that Cape Fear thing going for him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. He was really nice in the beginning, really polite. And then he lost
Yeah,
his
like that weird, creepy music.
The guy in the Jim Cornette. What's his name? The guy that what's his name didn't sell for. The Italian guy, Jim Cornette slapped the shit out of him.
Santino.
Yeah, Santino didn't sell for this guy. I forgot his name. The voodoo guy had a stick with the horn.
The Boogeyman?
The Boogeyman?
Hell yeah. The Boogeyman.
Okay.
Jim Cornette didn't what?
Didn't
Jim
sell for
Cornette
him?
slapped the shit out of Santino because he didn't sell for the Boogeyman.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I didn't even
Oh,
see.
that's an OVW thing. Okay,
Yeah.
now I know what he's
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
All right.
That's it. Okay, now okay, I get it. Somebody saw Dark Side of the Ring a little bit there.
Yeah. I'm studying, man.
I see you. I'm proud of that.
Oh, I gotta catch tonight's episode.
Oh,
Tonight
the
is,
Undertaker when I first saw him.
I've been slacking. I need to watch the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Which one is tonight?
Tonight's the finale, the steroid trial.
Oh, I'm watching that.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm gonna start
That
binging.
That was
I'm ready.
like
I'm gonna binge.
Yo,
Binge my ass off on this shit.
real quick, I finally saw the Canyon one, the Chris Canyon.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know
That was
why
a good one.
everybody bring up the fact that he was getting hold of it. My man was bipolar and schizophrenic.
Hell yeah, he used to flip on his friend.
They just
I want
slid
you-
over that one.
I want you
Oh,
to
by the way, he's
understand
bipolar,
something.
but he's gay.
In pro wrestling, if you're gay, that's a big deal.
I know.
Not the other shit where you can murder somebody in the snap of a finger, which is weird.
I understand that, but like we're at the point where mental health and stuff like that is a big deal. Why wouldn't that be like, yo, if you have bipolar disorder, go get help, or learn how to deal with it? No, my man was gay and didn't want to come out. That's why he almost killed his friend every day.
Well, I
It's
think that's
still
what,
fucked up what
that's what he was
they did.
struggling with. But
No,
I think
yeah,
by
but
the time he finally did come out,
but-
it was pretty like it wasn't a big deal anymore.
if he didn't have,
I think he wanted it to be a bigger deal than it was.
yeah,
By the
but
time he finally did do it.
I think the bipolar made that a bigger deal. You know what I'm saying? Like if he didn't have bipolar, if he wasn't bipolar, I'm sorry, if he wasn't bipolar, that whole him thing being gay wouldn't have been such a big deal. Like it would have still been a big deal, but it wouldn't have been I have to choke this fucking guy out because he saw a magazine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, a gay magazine fall out my
Yeah.
pocket.
But
But the WWE fucked him up though. Once they found out he was gay, they made him sing like Boy George and had Undertaker fuck him up with a chair.
you know what? When Jericho says that was a punishment, I believe it.
Bro, do you really want to learn? Me and Undertaker, yo,
They really wanna what?
chair shot. What? Them chair shots was brutal. It's
Yeah.
like it was brutal, bro. That's fucked up. And then he disappeared after that. That's all that's Vince McMahon with the hidden case.
Also, I have to point out, for the record, for the cinematographer, John Cena fucked up. When he was on the Adam Sandler show, he was on he wasn't that good. He couldn't make it. You fucked up, bro. You know damn well
Ric Flair
that
said
Canyon.
the same thing. Remember?
This guy?
You know damn well
This guy right here?
John
This guy?
Cena. Yeah,
Wilder.
that
I
motherfucker was
can't
talking
see
shit.
this guy.
Wilder.
Yeah.
So Ric
Yeah.
Flair
So-
called in
so-
and,
so the
and
angel-
said the same shit.
The angel that
Wilder.
never did nothing wrong. Remember that. Mark that down. Write that on your calendar.
Wilder. He was an innovator, man, when it came to like wrestling offense. So they're both fucking bugging.
Yep.
When it's about him, they're wild.
Hell yeah. Ric Flair
Like
went
he came
in
up
on
with
him
shit, man.
live.
I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Meanwhile, he was
I know.
double champion in WWE. But all right, yeah. So,
Sorry. Off the rails again, Bosh. We fucking up.
yeah.
Come on, we got guests, guys.
Anything else you want to say, Bosh? If you want to never come on again because of the
Yeah.
show, we get it. This is now the time to air it out.
I'll mute myself. I'm sorry, man.
Yo, don't press no button, show.
Word.
Let's know first though.
No, it was fun. I'll come on again.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, everybody was waiting for the commitment. You didn't have to say
Yeah.
that.
What the song like? Get your format better, motherfuckers, and then I'll come here when
Yeah.
you're focused.
I won't remind Show that he's supposed to come on, and then we'll have you on for a real show.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's fucked up. They ain't even gonna tell me.
No.
We're gonna make a special show on Friday.
Now we're gonna say this is the comic book podcast because you don't know what day is what anyway, so you're not gonna show
that's
for
true.
that.
That's true.
Yeah,
He's gonna come on here ready to talk about Venom.
yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be
Only
awesome.
guy I know. Any last words though, guys?
Oh, Vampiro too. I forgot about Vampiro.
Yeah.
Vampiro.
Which one? Isn't there two
Oh, sorry.
Vampiro?
What?
Are you thinking of Gangrel?
No.
My bad. Never mind.
I speak show.
Yeah, he's
I
thinking
speak
of
show.
Gangrel.
Yeah.
He speaks short.
Gangrel's, you know
Talking
what?
about
Gangrel's
Gangrel,
an acceptable entry because he fits into the
Oh,
whole,
the Brute
you
too.
know,
Yeah.
for real. Honestly, I'm gonna honestly choose Dr. Isaac Yankum because as a child, and I go to a dentist and I see that, I picture that, and I am completely traumatized as an older adult that I am right now because recently I was like, oh, Those are them tools. Yeah, I remember that episode on Raw.
Was he the one that used to scratch the board?
No.
Okay.
Like I remember,
I'm
like
forever traumatized.
I mean, that did scare me too.
traumatized.
Like and then they would like censor it out when he would like take yank the person's tooth.
Oh
out.
my god, yeah.
Like Lawler,
That's it. I'm like, no.
Lawler brought him in to fight Brett, and he was around for like 3 months and then left.
Unbelievable. That's it. As an I'm like, nope. Oh my god. The dentist is eyes. Oh my god. I'm in the office. It's fucking. Oh, I knew it.
And speaking of Isaac Yankum, honorable mention to Kane.
Word.
Absolutely.
The real monster for the whole.
Yeah, for real.
And, of course, we cannot forget Mankind, the Fiend, and
Wyatt.
one more day. That's it.
Yeah,
We're here.
the 90 days
Friday.
is up tomorrow. Yeah,
90 days is up.
the Berserker.
Will we see him? Will we not? What is the package going to look like if there is any package?
Well, he won't be there. I mean,
If
it
he's
was
on
already
a
filmed.
podcast,
Right?
like I want to hear everything.
What did you say, Bosh?
I said, I mean, I don't think he'll be on Rampage because that was already filmed, but he could, like, if they do like a vignette for him, it could appear, right?
Yeah, it should
Oh
be
yeah,
able
for
to.
sure.
Gonna come defend number 10 after they bit his fucking nose off. Fucking Dark Order.
Yo, all right. So yeah,
Mordecai. Forgot about Mordecai.
and Heidenreich. He did sexually assault Michael Cole. The Pro Wrestling Podcast. Yeah, he was in the showers. He had Michael Cole pinned against the wall with his like on his back, and he's like breathing. He's like, and they went to commercial.
Cole.
They went to commercial. And
I remember
swear
that
to
one
God,
time it was him and Snitsky in the room together, and they did like a promo together. I think because they were both feuding with like Kane and Undertaker, and they were just like breathing heavy and talking to each other for like 2 minutes. It was weird as fuck.
It was not COVID safe.
Oh yeah, a lot of sexual tension
I
going
like
on.
the way
With
you do something. I like the way you do something, right?
Yeah, it was like I like what you do with babies and like.
It was weird. Yeah.
Yo, real quick, last thoughts of the show. Where do you guys think Wyndham's going? Where do you think the Fiend Bray Wyatt's gonna end up tomorrow, or just now that his contract's up?
I think it will be, if anything, Wednesday, or
it'll be AEW.
if his story comes out, if anything like that. You know,
I don't
if
see
it's
him
gonna
doing
be
Impact,
like,
it'll be AEW.
Okay.
yeah, I feel the same because he's now going to Japan. Right now, nobody's going to Japan because you have to quarantine still, and it's too much away for the family.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, he's not doing that right now. I really feel like he's going to get his story out with the Talk is Jericho. Like, that's
After
my
he
gut feeling because Jericho gets everybody to talk to him.
Well, maybe I'll
I think
email
he'll
him.
debut first.
I'll email him with a video of show talking about Charlotte, and maybe he could come on the podcast with us. You never know. We could get it. We could get his first interview. What you think, Lay?
Yo, shoot your shot, bro. You never know.
You never know.
Gigi's like, yo, I can't be with y'all.
Gigi's like,
Gigi's like the one person I
See,
want
that's
on
the
this
proper
shit.
time to use the button. I appreciate that.
If he's telling me, if he comes on, if he goes, yeah, fuck it, for the fuck, just spitball chance. He goes, yo, I'm in. You're not gonna be here?
Yeah, right? Yeah, Gigi?
oh, she gonna mute herself.
I was just sneezing. I didn't want to sneeze all up in the mic and shit. That's it.
No, Lay said if he just goes, fuck it, yeah, I'll come on. You ain't gonna be here, Gigi?
No, I'm here. How is it?
No. Lay's saying that if I email them and he goes, fuck it, I'll come on. You're not gonna come on the podcast with us?
Nigga.
She said, I'll be
She's
the
like, that's
first
not even
one
a
here.
question.
I'm sorry. Now that my brain is back in place,
Sure.
I just
She said, nigga, please.
just came back. Nah. Let's not do that.
Listen. I'll
Yo,
do the
fuck
whole
it.
interview inverted. Just
Yo,
like he does.
Stop.
once we get off this shit, I'm gonna
No.
try. I'm gonna see if I can. I'll hit up Kenny and be like, yo, Kenny, Give me a email. And then in the email, like, yo, come on our podcast, tell us your story, and then tell Sasha Banks that, you know, I can tell she's thinking about me. Give her my number.
This is how we'll never. It'll never happen. Why?
That's how the email goes left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, with
You
a
don't
great mind
understand.
like
Why you don't understand? How you not understand?
great minds think alike. He'll understand where I'm coming from. He'll understand where I'm coming from. Trust me.
No.
I know exactly. Yo, my shit always
Not
works
with that
sometimes.
approach.
My shit
Not
always
with
works
that
sometimes.
Approach. Are you fucking serious?
Dead
That's how we
serious.
get canceled.
Did you hear his
What
motto?
are you doing?
I-
Cállate.
Nah.
¿Qué te pasa?
It
Yo,
always works.
I am Halloween 3. Halloween 3's title is I Wish a Nigga Would.
Nigga, you shouldn't be thinking about Halloween 3. You should be thinking about WrestleMania 3. Right now, you're not making it there, okay? No.
Yo.
Wrong podcast.
Nah, I'm telling you, it's gonna
Got
fucking
yourself
work.
a nigga now.
Sir.
Yo,
No.
Kenny, I want the Fiend Bray Wyatt's email. I'm gonna try to get him on the show, and then I'm gonna start off with, yo, listen, man. I know you could tell Sasha that I'm the one she's thinking about. Give her my number, and by the way, come on the podcast and tell us your story.
Also,
We got a guy
Kenny,
named-
Thank you for telling your client to also arrive here today.
Even though he was late.
To, last week where he wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying we appreciate the fact that you told your client to show up today. You know, I'm late, but you know, at least I'm always here. You know, just
Appreciate
saying.
you, Kenny.
Thank you, Kenny.
Oh,
we appreciate you.
Yeah, one last thing before we go, Bosh, tall guy to tall guy. Tell me I'm wrong. You've been quiet this whole time. Tell me I'm wrong. That's how we get Bray Wyatt on the show.
Tell him he's wrong, bro.
He
telling
can't because he knows we're on a higher level than y'all. We're on a higher level than y'all.
On the spot like that.
Yo, us tall guys, we know. We see things at a different level than y'all.
What?
Trust me. We know. We're right here, Bosh. We're right here. Sorry.
So if we stand on each other's shoulders, I think we're the same height as Bosh.
Yeah. First off, this is an A and B conversation. You can see your way out of it. All right? Me and Bosh are having a moment.
A tall moment.
That's right. We're having a fucking moment.
All right.
Ruby, Soho. Ruby, Soho.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody. Yo, Bosh, appreciate you stopping by, man. You welcome here anytime, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Yo, tomorrow, throwing the show, baby.
That's right. You talk about some real shit. I pressed the button a long time ago. There you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that.
Yo,
it always happens though,
Yeah.
because you're like, we're setting out, and then we're just like, we're still there. We're still. Oh, now it's ending.
I pressed that button right before I told you thanks for coming on the show. That shit took like 20 minutes.
Yo, I do agree with you. CM Punk is overrated, bro. Really. Yeah. I saw him wrestle. He's I think he gets a pop that he doesn't deserve because he's been gone. But
no, you know what it is? He's better at
the legend of
telling stories.
Yeah.
He's better at telling stories. And that's where we're missing the piece. He just wants to come in to wrestle. But
I think he's just trying to get back into the groove.
Yeah, that's
once he
it.
has like a real feud,